update that. Since I see we got a follower not too long ago in Puppy Bun. Let's update the most recent follower. It is time for us to enjoy a road trip of epic proportions. Well, nothing less other to do than to let's get on the road. This one is quite different. Road Tripper, the true survival co-op experience, including both player performance rating at the end of the Prank Master. Add some cutthroat mechanics to decide who's MVP. Beautiful glitch declines responsibility for broken relationships. So in this case, someone can win, someone can lose. Playing by myself is probably Road Tripper would be the best. I might just... Ooh, extra attempt at deep conversations. Nice. A ruthless survival challenge. Lower initial resources, higher destination requirements. Research shows you... I'm gonna just try normal for now. Ah, the road trip. That mythical beast of asphalt. We once tamed in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journey of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off rails. This was the Break Masters, after all, with a Z. Scott Howell, 22, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 23, question mark, a party ghost with an insatiable appetite for all the wrong things. Hunger, my bad. Each of them were all by themselves an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in the right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Who are you? The new stuff the new DLC added, Doug. I'm just gonna open the Steam page for a second, because I think I have all the DLC. I'm just curious. Zoe, Juan, Hazel, Glitch, Hitchhiker. Okay, I see. A lot of the DLC was hitchhikers and stuff. I gotcha. Because I was like, I feel like there are more people. One. They got such nice... So a lot of these outfits are kind of like, I think, what was mostly their outfits, but I don't think Frankie was just got dragged with a... In this one. Zoe's great. I think I'm gonna go with Frank. As we all know, deep down inside, Frank is here and he is ready to start. I'll shock everyone! Let's go with Lo-Fi Beats for now. Hehehe. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Let's get going. I forget if they have it. So this is less dating game and more like survival co-op. Ooh, we started with 10 each in this one. And you gotta choose. So this whole thing works a bit differently. Let's see, we've gotten, cryptid problem. We got visit the city of Vice. So this is mind, soul, magic. We haven't gotten the super ending in some of these. We bonded with Damien. Okay, bond with someone who loves a juicy story. So I see here we probably got this one, which unlocked this one. Bond with someone who's ready for adventure. Bond with someone who loves a juicy story. Ooh, that's Moss, actually. Bond with someone who knows fancy banquet etiquette. That would be, what the hell is her name? Mermaid. From the first game. I think her name starts with an M. Miranda, I think, yeah. Bond with someone who's all about sheer, ooh, that sounds like the cat girl. That sounds like Valerie. In that case, we kind of want money. Finally, I can use some rest. Do ghosts rest? Not really. Hehehe. There's no shame in sticking to a budget, but honestly, you might have been better off sleeping in the car.
Pizza!
Pizza. Meow. Hi, Alex. But hey, sometimes you gotta get rough for a night. It'll build character. At least that's what you tell yourself while you're browsing the abysmal room options available to you. Too late to back down now, though. Which room will you rest for the night? The room that's just a hole in the floor? The haunted room with someone else who's stealing motor? Or the room with only one bed? Oh no, there's only one bed. You're horny fuck. Hi.
Let's do it!
Nice. I'd love to share a bed with you guys. It'll be nice to have the bros keeping me warm at night. I wish everyone had good bros to share their beds with. If I could, I'd share a bed with the whole world so everyone can experience this joy. Fuck it. Wish granted. Let's share a bed with the whole world, Scotty. No problem. Enjoy your looky look. Polly posts a Craigslist ad saying, bed sharing party all are welcome. Soon you've got a line of potential bed sharers outside your door. Is this the free bed I'm in? I was hotboxing in the parking lot and the nap sounds real nice right now. Free nap, huh? Fuck it. I was planning to come back from my break late anyway. Ghost of parties past in the house. Let's slumber the hell out of this party.
Police!
This is the police. We heard about the free bed. We're here to confirm you haven't turned off the tag off your mattress. We are? I thought we were taking a nap on duty.
Damn it!
Damn it, partner. I told you not to blow our cover. Polly, I think we were a little overconfident trying to fit the whole world in our bed. We pretty much only have room for one more person. Then we have a big decision to make, Frank. Who should be the last person to be let in our bed? So we know this person. We played them in MonsterCon. Warm Walter, Big Spoon for Hire, and Commander Night Night, Survivor the Pill Wars. Who do we choose here? I kind of want to do Warm Walter just because I played as him and I like Warm Walter. But Night Night, the Pillow Wars. It's the Pillow Wars. Let's have a big spoon for tonight. Great choice, honey. You won't get high in me. I've got lots of experience sharing a bed. Nice.
Mama like it.
Mama likes what she hears. What credentials are you bringing to the bedroom, Walter? My body has the perfect size, shape, and soft to firmness ratio to provide the optimal cuddling experience. I'm also an expert in pillow talk therapy. If you need to start out any thoughts or feelings where you drift off into blissful slumber, ooh, my arm hurts. And if you get hungry or thirsty for bed, my PJ pockets are filled with snacks and hot cocoa to share. Hot cocoa in the pockets?
Oh, I got it!
Cuddling and snacks? Is there anything you can't do? Yes, the one thing I can't do is leave you unsatisfied. And it seems I've arrived just in time. Frank, it's been a while since I've seen sleep eye bags as big and stress-induced as yours. Are you by any chance on a wacky road trip with volatile, unpredictable friends? Damn, is it that obvious? Yes, but don't worry, honey. My deep tissue snuggle therapy will fix you right up. Snuggly! Holy shit, Warm Walter gives you the spooning of a lifetime. Never have you felt so rested, so relaxed, so loved. He charges you -2 money for your services, but it's worth every penny for them. +2 mind you gain.
Sweet!
Shit. My money. This way we can make money. This way we're guaranteed to get some mind or some hunger, satisfaction. This will get us gas, which is actually magic. Kick my Pokemon 10 that I just got. I want to make money. The hole, it's got a hole with a lot of heart. Oh, we got a whole lot of heart. A hole in the desert, man. They'll turn anything into a tourist trap, huh?
Looks really
Some
deep.
say the hole is bottomless, but that can't really be true, can it? Well, since you're here, what do you want to do? Admire the hole. Forfeit material goods or pull a prank. I want that money. You'll pick up you'll pick up guided audio tours from the gift shop and enjoy a tour of the hole together.
Polly, listen.
Polly, listen. The nice British man on this tape says the first hole was like over 1 million years ago. I didn't know we even had that many years ago. Man, check out this hole. This is a nice hole. Yee. I thought staring into a bottomless pit of darkness would be exceptional and weird, but it's actually pretty chill. After the tour, you drop off your audio tours at the gate with the nice elderly couple who runs this place.
Bye!
Thanks for the Google hole, guys. It's being real. I think an ad's starting, so I might just wait a little bit, see if the ad starts. I don't want to lose everybody. Yeah, get some stretching in. For some reason, my arm is hurting me. Take a second to just chat. Yep, there's the ad. And I just started, so I'm not gonna BRB or go to the bathroom or anything. I might drink some water. I'll probably need to get some water soon. Not too soon. I'm probably about halfway through my water. Drink some before stream. Tea. Oops. That's been pretty good water. So, how's nya? No, I'm just kidding. So, I like this as a dating sim, but I really do like everything that the Monster Farm series has to offer. This has dating features, you know? But it's a different sense of gameplay, but keeps a lot of what make Monster Prom really fun and chill experience. Of course, this one you can actually lose by not making it to the end, where the other ones you can maybe not get the stats you need to get a date, or you could mess up a secret ending. This one is, you gotta manage your stats. You run out of anything, you lose. But you also want to have to get to a certain point. Thanks for the cool hole, guys. It's been real. So you kind of want to manage your stats while you try and make it to the end. So it's actually quite entertaining. I like Polly as a character. In the first game, she was one of my favorites. You know, who doesn't love a ghost who just... I mean, I'm not into drinking or drugs or anything like that. Not that I have too many problems with people who do it in a safe way. As long as they're doing it safely. I don't like it when people endanger their lives, but if people want to have fun in a way that's, you know, not awful to their bodies, I'm fine with that. But Polly, you know, she was always into sex, and I was like, sex. Not that I've ever experienced it. Thanks for the cool hole, guys. It's been real. They start to wave goodbye, then the old man bursts into tears. Oh, sorry. Was it something we said? It's been unreal. Is that better? No, don't worry. My Pokemon card sleeves pile fell over. 1 second. No, my sleeves. Stop it. Stop falling over. You guys are supposed to be a solid foundation of good vibes. No worries. You kids were great. The other old man sighs. We just wish you could find more visitors like you to keep us from going bankrupt. We bought this hole 40 years ago from a handsome entrepreneur who promised he'd make us rich and famous overnight. You bought a hole in the desert from a guy? Did he even dig it? I'm pretty sure some guy just scammed you into giving him money for a hole. Sure, but at first our investment paid off. The bottomless hole was once what you kids might call the new Coachella. But now Coachella's the new Coachella, and none of the young folk come to see the hole anymore. Look, we can help you get more customers, I guess, but you gotta promise to invest your money better from now on. Sounds like a plan. Time to put your business consultancy pants on and help the old couple rebrand the hole to make it popular again. Market the hole to basic, crass dude bros who brag about having been in every hole. Damn. Sucking at golf get you down? Come on down to the hole. You'll never miss your shots again. Market the hole as the perfect starting point for very bad golfers. I don't need basic, crass dude bros around. They're not worth the trouble. Let's get golfing involved. For golfing can be fun. Soon, bad golfers from all will flock to the hole. They bring golf balls, putters, and backup putters for when they accidentally throw their original putters into the hole. Wow, Frank, this is shockingly boring. Shockingly because golf is already so boring, and you somehow made it worse. Huh? This is weird. Golf is a sport and it has balls, like all the best birds, but I can't even get hyped about this. I'm somehow -2 hype about this. No, I'll hype. You watch two businessmen approach the bottomless hole. They put their balls in a couple times, but can't sink a single putt. Oh, they hit their balls a couple of times, but can't sink a single putt. I sure do love golf, one says as he hits the ball backwards. It's so fun and not tedious or soul-crushing at all. You're right, golfing is every bit as fun as a meeting that could have been an email. Wait, did you find that fun? No, actually, I think I've developed a subconscious association between business and golf. Do I only golf for business reasons? I think I do too. Why are we torturing ourselves like this? Why do we have to do boring business meetings while doing the most boring activity on earth? I have no idea. I think one person suggested it a long time ago, perhaps ironically, and we kept it up out of pure inertia on everyone's part. Well, I'm tired of it. Let's have our next meeting somewhere actually enjoyable, like a laser tag arena or a skate park. Oh. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. I didn't think two white-collar business types would be interested in skating or laser tag. That's just a stereotype. We work in business, but we don't live where we work. We still have fun shredding up the skate park. Party! Want to party with us later? And that's the story of how you saved a small business and snorted coke off a stockbroker's skateboard at the same day. The whole owners pay you +2 money for your consultancy. Yo, money! Let's go! Ooh, business summit. Let's make some money. Join capitalism's finest, or workers assemble. Nah. The thing is, this one is already like kind of known. These are unknown. Let's just go into business summit. Why not? Do you ever wonder who carves this is, Paulie? I thought you knew, Scott. What? Are we gonna make it there, or are we gonna break down? Oh. If we stopped so far away from it, I thought we were breaking down. This is a hotshot business summit where the capitalism's finest gather to figure out how to get even richer. Stonks. You feel a bit out of place? Stonks. You feel a bit out of place in this crowd, but like any business mogul will teach you, you just gotta fake it till you make it. So what do you want to do? Attend a conference, do some networking, or pitch your business ideas to investors. Let's go network. No, I'm just kidding. Talking to people sucks. Let's put out some shitty ideas and make money. A panel of high-profile investors have gathered at the summit to hear your business ideas. You and your friends are the next line of present. Why did I agree to do this off-brand Shark Tank shit? If I hear one more pyramid scheme pitch, my hair is gonna eat its own tail.
Ugh.
I'm sorry to think this isn't one of those game shows where one of the contestants falls in love with me at the end. Why has nobody pushed anything I could put in a shopping mall? The wheels of commerce are turning in all the wrong directions.
Hello.
Ooh, they look very hot in their outfits. Polly, loving it. Hello, potential investors. I'm Polly Geist, the president of Frank Masters Incorporated. And I'm Scott Howell, professional good boy. Let's set the scene. You're a rich investor who has it all. Loads of money, a plot of land on Mars, and probably a robo-butler. Your life is just missing one thing, fun.
Prank Masters.
That's why the Prank Masters are now offering a monthly subscription service where we come to your house and prank you. If you invest $100,000, you get a 10% share of our company, and we'll even throw in these microwave burritos we found in Scott's pocket. I love you guys, and I mean no disrespect, this idea of yours sounds very dumb. I do have a robo-butler, so these two youngsters might be onto something here. I am intrigued. An idea being very dumb has never stopped a billionaire from making more millions. Exactly, it already happened with the robo-butlers. What if pranks are the new robo-butlers? These investors, minus Vera, seem on the verge of giving you money for your clearly dumb idea. Push them in the right direction with your business pitch skills. Yo. A business idea gains power when it's backed by experts, and you have the trust of the best expert out there. You tell them your mom says this is a good idea. Mom believes in me. Investors appreciate a good deal. Give them a referral code. If they bring 3 more investors to the deal, they get a free hot dog with their equity. Mom, I need you to tell them it's a good idea. Really? Then I'm in. I follow Frank's mom on her socials, and I trust her wholeheartedly. What the hell? Don't follow my mom, you weirdo. You follow? Why? I don't know. It just seems like a creepy thing to do, and that's the kind of my brand, I guess. Ooh, let me see. Show me Frank's mom's profile. No! Get away from my mom! What? No. Why is everyone following your mom now? What have you done? Look, she's always shares these memes with the little yellow creatures in overalls. It's pretty funny. Hard not to trust this woman. It is funny. Is she single? No! Fuck off. For fuck's sakes, can you two please stop stalking Frank's mom? Thank you, Vera. I would also appreciate that, honestly. Look, I still think this is dumb, but I was tired of doing this investment hours ago, and I just wanted this to be over. If I invest $20, will you just leave me alone for the rest of the day? Yeah. Do we get to keep the burritos? Yes. Vera Oberlin, you've got a deal. Vera gives you +2 money, but you lose minus 2 hype for trying to look cool by mentioning your mom likes you. What?
Sweet.
Ooh, the UFO spotted site. Ooh, that's hype. Soul gain or soul lost. I kind of need some hype though. So let's spot some UFOs, yo. Scott, that's a frisbee. Wow, a frisbee. Oh, Swadloon got away. You came here to answer the age-old question: do aliens exist?
We're not alone.
Who knows if you'll see any today, but at least it'll be fun to hang out with the other UFO spotters. So besides watch the stars with swap extraterrestrial conspiracy theories, what do you want to do? Look for UFOs, make tinfoil hats, or send a message. Let's look for UFOs. I want to get hyped. Anybody want to come UFO spotting with me? There seems to be a lot of alien spotters in the desert tonight. You saw 2 of your friends with their telescope in the crowd.
Hey.
Yo guys, what's up? Hey Kale, hey Abdu. Are you here to look at constellations? Have you seen my favorite one yet? It's called the Big Boy Frying Pan. Yo. Nice. I'm a fan of Ariga myself. Charioteering was the grandfather of skateboarding. Changed my mind. But today we're using our telescopes to look for UFOs. You're welcome to join us if you want. Abdu and I are really into UFOlogy. There's gotta be other life out there besides us, you know. Yo, I love his Pikachu knockoff shirt and the Game Boy. Let's go Kale. He's a cutie. At least I hope there is. I'd rather not be alone in the universe. Cheer up, dude. In the grand scheme of life between our friends and the aliens and all the microscopic parasites living on our bodies, we're never truly alone. Dude, that's deep. That philosophical thought reminds me of something. Can you pass me the pipe? Yo. You're looking for UFOs, you say? Says an eavesdropping UFO spotter. Wouldn't you rather meet the aliens in person? Do you have any way to do that? Are you an astronaut or a mad scientist? Even better, I'm an app developer. Oh. I made an app called Unite Friends Online. It's like a dating app, but instead of finding you a lover, it connects you to an alien to befriend. Whoa, are there really aliens on this app that we can talk to? Not yet, but there will be. No alien can resist my app's sleek graphic design or ingenious user interface for long.
Polly, listen.
That's so cool. I want to be an alien on the app. Polly, you're smart. How should we get the aliens to notice us? Well, when I'm trying to get cute, interesting people to notice me on a hunting dating app, I try to make my profile look as inviting as possible, usually by using lots of eggplant emojis and giving my ass the spotlights it deserves. Her ass deserves a spotlight. What about my ass? Too bad Earth doesn't have an ass to show off, but there's gotta be a way to make its profile more inviting to get an alien interested in a casual invasion. Hack into a satellite. It'll be for a good reason. To take some pics of Earth from a high angle and make it look prettier. Upgrade to the Platinum profile to unlock advanced match preferences. It says here you can turn off hostile invasion matches. We don't want any hostile invasions, but that sounds like it's gonna cost us money, so no. Nice. Take a photo from a high angle with a high photographer. That's the recipe for selfie success. I've heard that in photography you should focus on symmetry too. We gotta make Earth look super symmetrical on a pic to make it pretty. Earth's a circle, so it should be symmetrical from every angle, but what if we find like the most symmetrical angle? Great plan. Use your computer skills to hack into the Hubble telescope and take some beauty shots of Earth. You lose -2 soul for it, but it's a good cause. Yo. Dude, what do you think? Not bad, but if we're going symmetry, Australia's throwing it all off. We could edit Australia off the pic. Let me try. I'm good at photo editing. Ta-da, now it looks pretty and you get a sneak peek of the moon too. It looks nice, but don't you guys think editing Earth's look on a social profile is kind of dishonest? That's true. Besides, if I want an alien looking to invade Earth, I'd want some warning about Australia. You know, scary animals, big spiders. Maybe we should just take a new picture. This shot is showing too much water anyway. We want the aliens to know there's Earth on this Earth, you know? Let's find an angle that shows off our poles more. Aliens look for diverse biomes and potential planetary partnerships. Perfect. This photo really highlights Earth's best angles while downplaying its rampant humanitarian conflicts. And a nice composition on Antarctica. Earth looks cool as fuck here. Literally. If I were an alien, I'd invade us. You don't meet any aliens presumably because they all flock to the South Pole, but you still gain +2 hype for taking pics with your friends. Yo, let's go. Time to get some rest.
Time for some leg stretching.
Yo. I guess I played enough that the tutorial isn't going on anymore. This one. So this one, like, you can chill in the car, go on like a mini adventure. This one you can talk to Polly and Scott. This can give you info, let you choose what your next location's coming up. This is where you can picture of a hitchhiker, and this is where you can change, like, what you wait. Aren't you supposed to get like items in the beginning that like help decide some stuff? Maybe it's because I'm by myself. I feel like there's more stuff that should have happened at the beginning of this. That kind of like the little like stuff at the beginning of all the monster problems that like divvy up your stats. I wonder what happened. Well, let's go to the bus stop and see what hitchhikers there are, because I want to find someone to hitchhike. Calculator O'Brien. Ooh, you get to listen to a very special song. Ooh. For every week you'll gain +1 of your lowest stat and lose -1 of your highest stat. I want to enjoy a good song. Come on, Brian. You invite Brian to join your road trip. Okay. Brian is a very charming zombie, man. We made a theme song for him. Now you get to enjoy it. You want more? Now that's not Brian's style. Just sit back, chill, and listen to Vibe with the Brian song.
Hey y'all, let me tell you a story.
Oh, I didn't have the money when I wanted to.
Man. Oh yes.
Let's listen to this for a second.
Who's very dear to me, and it goes like this. Crawling from the afterlife came a creature of the night. Don't worry, he's Brian. Brian is the zombie man, but please y'all, let's not
The road awaits.
that he gives a fuck about any of us or anything, really. Brian won't give you the chills, in fact he's pretty chill, don't be scared.
Let's try to get more money with the kite tournament. Fly with the strength of 1,000 kites. Nice. Ollie, I learned a new trick, no hands. Scott, not while you're driving. Let's go.
And move your feet real slow. Whoa.
This tournament is a serious business. Competitors from all walks of life have trained hard for this.
Nothing a couple stitches can't fix.
You've got prodigies from kite flying clans, kite flying gurus, athletes with ancient kite flying techniques. And then there's you, who's pretty much just there for the drama. What do? Let's play some bets and make some cash. It's about half an hour before the tournament starts, and you find a crowd secretly placing bets on who they think will win. Hey strangers, I'm looking to get into the underground gambling scene. Who's everyone betting on? I'm putting my money on Chio, the lonesome kite, says one gambler. He's a master swordsman. What does being a swordsman have to do with being a good kite flyer? Actually, both sports require you to train your fluidity, aerodynamicism, and precise motions, pose holding, and upper arm strength. Whoa, Scott, you truly are the sports expert here. Should I put money on Chio then? Wait, you want to gamble? Isn't betting on a sports tournament illegal? Would you believe me if I said no? Sure. Then it's not. Okay, well I wouldn't bet on Chio. If I had to pick, I would narrow it down to these two competitors. Okay, one of them will win the tournament for sure. Sweet, then let's bet on... Then Kite Knight, a valiant kite hero, favorite of the masses, predictable winner of all this. FG, the bastard who literally controls win. Cheating is a shortcut to winning. Listen, we don't condone cheating, and the Kite Knight is just, in my opinion, hot. The tournament starts when the Kite Knight takes the stage and addresses the crowd. I dedicate my competition today to my mother. If I win, I'll use my prize money to pay for her life-saving medical procedures.
Go team!
Go Kite Knight! Your plucky optimism and tragic backstory tug on my heartstrings, and I'll make you easy to root for her. Unfortunately, the Kite Knight is paired for her fight with her sworn nemesis, the Kite Nightmare. So we meet again, Kite Nightmare. I know we've been kite flying around with her since we were kids, but I hope we can put that behind us. Of course. I promise a fair fight with no sign of betrayals, said Kite Nightmare while crossing his fingers behind his back. 5 minutes later, Kite Nightmare, you fiend, how did you sabotage my kite right before the big match? No, there's no way Kite Knight can win now. Wait, is that Mom? You put off your life-saving surgery to see my big match? I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear. I even brought your childhood kite for good luck. That's great. I can use my old kite to compete and still have a chance to win this thing. Yo, plot armor. Hooray, what a warm, wholesome solution to these insurmountable odds. Despite nobody who understands how narrative works, Kite Knight uses the power of family or whatever to fly her kite to victory. Yo, use minus 2 hype for betting on the most predictable winner, but hey, she won, so you win plus 2 money.
My
Nice.
turn on the driver's seat.
Let's drive. Ooh, More Kingdom Outpost or the regular motel? Well, I'm gonna go to the More Kingdom Outpost. Ollie, I think Brian's asleep again. What? Let's eat his fries. That's a little rude. I'm up. Don't take my fries.
A monster who
What appears to be a former aquarium. You see the More Kingdom flag flying from the rooftops. Maybe because I chose the Road Tripper experience and not the Prankmaster ones. And what appears to be a former aquarium, you see the More Kingdom flag flying from the rooftops.
The Mer Kingdom.
It seems the underwater monarchs have been expanding their territories. Well, no reason not to visit tyrannical ocean overlords. What do you want to do? Attend a fancy ball, watch an execution, or go to the war room? Let's go to a ball. I want to dance. Maybe in a cute dress? You wander around the outpost and you find a grand ballroom. It's full of fish and fancy clothing. On a balcony overlooking the ballroom, Princess Belanda and Princess Miranda Vanderbilt step out to address the crowd. Look alive, new subjects. Rejoice in your newfound freedom under the Mer King.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! The icky wartime fighting is finally over. You can rest easy knowing that you will never again be forced to jump through a hoop on penalty of being whipped. Celebrated fish clap their fins in jubilation, and take comfort in the fact that from now on you'll be forced to fight or do hard labor for the Mer King at penalty of death. Oh. There's less applause for that statement, like almost none. But don't worry, we're benevolent overlords. You'll get paid for the work you do. Oh, sorry, an advisor whispered in my ear that you won't be getting paid. But at least all your labor will be for a good cause. Oh, it's not for a good cause? What do you mean stop repeating everything I say aloud? You can't give your person's orders. Off with this advisor's heads. Let the ball commence. Have fun tonight because it'll be the last night you get for the rest of your short lives. The last night off you get for the rest of your short lives. Oh. Guess that's how cute. Scott, wanna dance with me? Ooh, they look so cute. I love the dress.
Thanks, Polly.
So it's really just Brian's song for the whole time, huh? Sure, thanks. Who are you gonna ask to dance, Frank? Well, not Polly or Scott, you guess. You'll have to choose from the liberated denizens of former aquarium. Your ballroom dancing partner will pretty much set the tone for your entire night, so choose wisely. The lonely, emotionally distant clownfish no one is dancing with because he's still haunted by the disappearance of his firstborn? Oh my gosh. Philipper, the trained dolphin dancer who's ready to tear up the dance floor in celebration of his recent freedom. Well, we gotta talk to the lonely clownfish. We gotta find out what's happening. You walk up to the clownfish gloomily stirring his drink and ask if you want to dance. Oh, no thanks. You shouldn't even be talking to me. I'll only drag you down. You're young and so full of promise and opportunity.
Celebration twerk!
You bet we are. Celebration twerk, huh? Okay, I'm down for that. I'm also full of class sass and a big twerking ass. Lucky you. Just wait till you get old and jaded like me. My youthful joy has never come back since my son disappeared.
Sorry, bro.
Dang, I'm so sorry, bro. How long did it ago did it happen? About 20 years ago, but the wound still feels so fresh. Ugh, I hate talking about it. But you're the one who brought it up. I tried so hard to be a good dad. I kept him safe and never left him out of my... Is this Nemo? Is this Nemo? Is this sexy Nemo? I tried so hard to be a good dad. I kept him safe and never left him out of my sight. But I turned back for just 1 second to refill my flask and he runs away. What did I do wrong?
Man.
I guess I'm just fucking poison. Every relationship I ever had is deteriorated. All I ever do is push people
Let's
away.
go, Scott.
Yep, it definitely worked on me, Scott. Want to chase this clown and hit the dance floor now? No. Unfortunately, you're not as good as Polly at making up excuses. We have to spend the rest of the night cheering this guy up about his lost son. You get +2 soul for hanging out with the social outcast of the ball, but you lose -2 hard finding out why he's an outcast in the first place.
Hey y'all,
A new day,
Listen.
a new adventure.
It may not have been hype, but it was hot.
about the zombie man. Oh yeah.
Kind of want. The problem is, it's like you gotta try to get stats while not losing stats. So it's wedding or national park. Let's go to the national park. We can get hype up. We'll have to look for. I want to try to get money. I'm bored. I want something to happen now. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. What? Why has the car stopped? You stop on the side of the road so Brian can get his daily dose of chili. Nice. After a power nap, you get +2 mind, but when you wake up, there's a car identical to yours, but blue on the other side of the road.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bros. Nice car. Thanks, bro. We're on a road trip. We stopped to rest and gain some stamina back. Nice. We're on a road trip, too. We relax for a bit and gain some mind. What's the deal with that? If you rest again... If you rest, you gain stamina, but if you relax, you gain mind. How do you even tell the difference?
Huh?
Beats me, and what's with the rest stops anyway? Why do they all look the same? How come Noodles is always there? And the bus stops. You've seen dozens of bus stops and never a single bus. Same, we found Fort Brian here sitting on one of those. He had been waiting for a bus for like 3 full days. Say hi, Brian. Well, we also took a hitchhiker from one of those bus stops. His name is Byron Blast. With a exclamation point. Yo, 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 yo. What up, everybody? Pro surfer, master DJ, and washwork abs haver Byron Blast in the car. Turn up the radio. This road trip has just become a road party. Isn't he the coolest hitchhiker ever?
Huh?
Paulie, does that mean Byron is cooler than Brian? No fucking way, Scott. Brian is clearly the coolest hitchhiker. I mean, look at him. Yo.
As long as
Do
there
we
are
have any
snacks.
snacks left? Or Frank, come on, after these Wannabe's road trips, that Brian is the coolest superior hitchhiker. The key to Brian's coolness is that he doesn't give a shit. No one is as over everything as Brian. He's too tired to care. Little known fact about Brian, he could unhinge his jaw that bees pour out. Nah, he's too cool. He doesn't care.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Brian doesn't give a single fuck, and that makes him the coolest hitchhiker. But we once went to a rave in the desert, and Byron crowd surfed his actual surfboard. Has Brian ever crowd surfed anything, surfboard or not? Shrug. See, Brian doesn't even give a fuck about crowd surfing. Coolest guy I've ever known. But what about the time Byron defeated that dungeon boss by crowd surfing with his actual surfboard? And then what about when I managed to save the world by defeating an even villain in a surfing competition? ... Hey, do you guys have any snacks by chance? See? Coolest hitchhiker ever. Way better than the dude whose whole personality is owning his surfboard. No, I'm the coolest. I own all the abs. I crowd surf. Me, not him. In his frustration, Byron Blast explodes in a cloud of surfboards. What? Bro, no. Byron and I were about to have our deep conversation at the next rest stop. I'm sorry, buddy. He's gone now. As per Roadtrip rules, your hitchhiker gets where the explanation is made. And his name, here, have it. And not a snack. Brian throws the exclamation point away like a chat he is, and then you all go back to the road. You still lose -2 hype though. Not giving a fuck is cool, but it's not exactly hype. Crowdsurfing on the other hand, that'd be hype. No, my hypeness. Shit. I might die here. Preserving nature is important. No one does it better than the national parks. Here you can relax, breathe in the clean mountain air, and truly appreciate the great outdoors.
Hiking dead.
Or you can fuck around and be chaotic. Yeah, that's way more likely. In any event, what are you doing at the park? Pick mushrooms, look for cricket, or go hiking. This one will lose a soul definitely, which we have soul to lose, and we know we won't lose this hype. So let's go. But look for a cryptid. Sometimes you go looking for the cryptid. Sometimes the cryptid finds you. At least that's what happens when you, Polly, and Scott enter the woods and run into Moss Man, your favorite moth person from summer camp. Yo, Moss Man, what's up? If I remember correctly, this is who I think he's talking about when he's talking about honor with someone who loves a juicy story.
Came a creature of the night. Don't worry.
Hey fans, are you enjoying the national park? I was just chatting with some of the park rangers. You wouldn't believe who Officer Riley's wife is sleeping with this week. What the
Hey,
fuck?
boo.
Pretend that he gives
Hey Moss, Plus, you're still a messy, gossipy bitch, I see. Always, but I've been pursuing other hobbies lately, such as enjoying the beauty of nature and training to fly into the sun. Yo, I definitely don't recommend you do that last thing unless you want to die. I am more than willing to perish for my passion.
Awesome, bro.
Sounds cool, bro. We were just on the hunt for some cryptids. Do you know where we can find any? Besides my glorious self? Yes, this park is full of my fellow cryptids. I can introduce you to one. I need to catch up with them anyway. Cryptids make great friends, but boy, are we hard to keep in touch with. But I've got a hot date with a hot campfire this evening, so we only have time to visit one person, Frank. Who would you prefer to meet? Visit Fresno Nightcrawler. He's always happy to teach friends a beautiful game of soccer. Have some tea and pastries at Sasha's excluded captain where he hides from the paparazzi. This is probably gonna give it. If this is relaxing, it'll give us mind.
And he hate, he says, fuck it. There's nothing you can do.
This
to
one
make him
could be hype.
cool.
He's always happy to teach friends a beautiful game of soccer. Soccer's kind of hype.
Sports.
We're gonna meet a cryptid and play a sport. Is today my birthday or something? Moss leads you to improvise soccer field in the woods, and the Fresco Nightcrawler is playing on both teams, kicking a soccer ball between two tree trunk goals. Isn't he a cutie? Hey Nightcrawler, long time no see. Ich Moss, que bueno qui viniste. You bought friends, I see. Hi, I'm Moss's friend Scott. You're a really great soccer player, bro. Do you want to play a game together? That sounds great. Soccer is my passion. It's actually where I got the name Fresco Nightcrawler. Most people think it's because I'm from California, but I'm actually Argentinian. Fresno comes from my stint on the Fresno soccer team. Nice. That's so cool, bro. Do you have any good soccer tips for me, an amateur like me? Sure, let's have a cup of yerba mate and talk strategy. Now the most important part of being a good soccer player is having a good heart and a great calves. Nice. You enjoy some bitter tea? Enjoy some good bitter mate while Scott and the Fresno Nightcrawler play a game of soccer. The Nightcrawler is a good sport and coaches Scott on his techniques. Alte gambete, Scott. Remember, it's not about kicking the ball hard, it's about kicking it with your heart. Sounds anatomically impossible, but I'll try. Muchos gracias. Wow, the Fresno Nightcrawler playing soccer with an opponent for the first time in decades. My gossip firm is going to freak. Sipping the kickoff to a wonderful friendship. So see what I did there? See? You lose -2 minds staring at the Nightcrawler's boring soulless eyes, but you gain 2 hype. Yo, we're not gonna die soon. Aguante Argentina, la concha su madre. Yo. I don't know what the hell I just said. I kind of have to go for hype. Let's go to the secluded village that is not at all related to any anime properties. The entire city is protected by a giant impenetrable wall. Strange. The guards at the gate seem just as surprised to see you as you are to see them. You've never had visitors before, they say. How did you escape the jaws of those ravenous giants? You don't really know what they're talking about. You get the impression the villagers don't get out much. See, some further investigation of this place is wanted. What do you want to check out? The Elders. We need that hype. You find the Capitol building and walk inside. Looks like the village elders in the middle of a meeting.
Howdy.
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Scott. My friends and I are from the outside world, but don't worry, we come in peace. What? The elders cry? But how can this be? The giants killed all the outsiders and destroyed all civilization outside our walls. Nope, we're living proof that that didn't happen, if you'll pardon the expression.
Came a creature.
No, it is true. The giants are out there. Look, here they come to attack us now. Look over the wall, see a cardboard cutout of a giant with a pre-recorded roaring sound playing on the loop. How stupid do you think we are? It's the giants. Run for your lives, Scott. You're dumb, but you're cute.
Scott? No!
Sorry, dumb is not the right word. That's ableist. You're not intelligent. Sorry, Scott. Not now, Scott. No, the giants they're totally fucking fine. You caught us. The giants are all an elaborate lie. You see, decades ago when we were young rascals, we conceived the best prank we could pull on the entire village. We made some scary cardboard cutouts and convinced everyone that we were under attack by ravenous giants. Now we've been perpetrating the prank for decades, forever committed to the bit. For you see, we are the prank masters with a Z.
What?
What? But we're the prank masters with a Z. You are? How did young outsiders take up the prank master's mantle? We made it up because pranks kick ass, duh. But now that I think about it, Polly, didn't we get the idea for the name Prank Masters when we found these old papers full of cool prank ideas? Oh yeah, I forgot all about that, but I was pretty drunk at the time, and also now. You must have found the Prank Master's scrolls, said the elders. We found them too, many years ago. It's the legacy of the Prank Masters. Wow, 2 generations of Prank Masters brought together by total chaotic coincidence. You know what this means, right? We need to combine the Prank Masters chapters and brainstorm an even cooler prank to play on this village.
Prank Masters for life!
You're right, this could be the most important prank we ever pulled. What should we do? The giants have been defeated. They've been turned into cardboard by God. Who's this bull blood? Is abide by the less gods, or we become cardboard? Tell everyone time has changed forever, and now it's 1 hour ahead for no good reason. This will keep happening at least twice a year. We'll almost get used to it. Are we gonna invent the unholy unholy daylight savings time, or are we gonna make them fear lettuce? I'm just trying to think about what I would lose. If I'm gaining hype, what am I gonna lose? This will be mind, I believe. This will probably be soul, and I can lose some mind. It's settled. You and the elders put your heads together and spend hours planning to fool the villagers. You pour -2 mind to this feat of ranking genius. The next morning, the elders call a town meeting. Good news, everyone, they say. Some outsiders have helped us fix our problems. You mean you found a brave hero, or perhaps a highly skilled acrobatic teenage militia to take care of the giants? Asked the villagers.
I'm here.
Not even close.
Hey, Boo.
Hey, Boo. They're in that cute business side again, which I'm all for. Hey, Boo. I'm Polly. This is Scott, and we're here to solve the pressing issue of not having enough daylight in your day. But that was never really an issue. Yet. You say that now, but wait till you tried more sunshine time. Twice a year on a day, the universe will determine at random everyone will move their clocks either forward or back 1 hour. Rumor has it that this will conserve power or grow your crops better. Oh, are those rumors true? No. But all the other giant, ravaged, secluded villages are doing this, so maybe you should too. You don't want to look weird. But it sounds like such a pain. It is. Well, too bad, the others say. Well, your government, we decided this is happening, so you better get used to it. Get cranked. Crushed it. You probably got the other prank masters high five and get +2 hype from your great prank. Let's go. Now I can focus on getting some money. So Hitchhiker, I can get enough. Let's see. How much? I want to figure out how much time. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a timetable like the other one. It's not like week based. It's based on time. So I can try to get another Hitchhiker.
So many places to go.
I want to talk to Brian and change the Hitchhiker. Well, I guess I'll date Brian. You know, he's cute. Cause this is random. Well, let's just try. Ooh, Hope or Finn. I love Hope. For every 1 week, you'll lose -1 magic and randomly gain either money, hype, or mind. Let's go! Brian left the party. You invite Hope to join your road trip. I don't see any better offers in my future. Yeah, I guess I'll ride with you. Let's go. Magic can do many things, but for Hope, it's mainly for you doing business, having revealing visions, and making things explode. Next week, every turn you lose -1 magic and gain either plus money, plus hype, or plus mind. Let's go. We'll have to try to gain magic and money to replenish the magic stocks.
Yay!
This will let us gain. For now, let's go get some money, and then we'll have to focus on getting magic later. Let's go to the gas station, baby. Wouldn't it be funny if they called us the fart station? Oh, yes. Gas stations are overpriced, full of pollutants, and their dirty bathrooms seem to invent new diseases every day. But they're necessarily evil if you want to make your car move. Welcome to the road trip life. So what do you want to do? Ooh, restroom. Go to the shop. Fill the car's tank. So going to the shop makes us money somehow. Well, we'll see how. You got some snacks and are waiting in line to pay when suddenly there's a commotion at the register. Freeze, says a guy in a black hoodie. Put all the money in the bag. I brought a gun and I'm not afraid to fucking use it. Don't give him any money. Your guns don't scare us, petty thief. Shoot us. We don't care. You'd love to take a vote on if you as a group care or not after about being shot, but suddenly the store doors are thrown open. Someone starts slow clapping. What do we have here? Evil out walking this humble gas station? What a glorious day for the dark side this is. What badass arousing forms of torture are you gonna do that puny cashier? Erotic chest bossing, competitive pube wax, wet t-shirt contest to the death? I was just gonna steal all his money, the robber says. Money? You dare engage in the noble pursuit of evil for something as petty as cash? I shun your money. Dimitri dramatically throws a bag of money on the floor. Dollar bills go flying. Nice, you yoink +2 money out of the air. Dimitri, bro, relax. Every villain's gotta start somewhere. Think of this as his first evil squat thrust of a million evil squat thrusts. He just needs some guidance from a superior villain, like only rob the sperm bank after midnight when the hot night guard is on duty. We'll always bring an extra box of condoms to the swarm bank when the hot night guard is on duty. Unsure if that's the sort of advice he needs. But you do have a point, Marty. The dark side will be inherited by the next generation of villains, so we must ensure they're competent. Frank, is that you? You're known for giving good advice. Please shepherd this evil crew into truly villainous venture. You didn't really do a pretty fucked up shit on the regular, so maybe it's not weird that Damien trusts you on your word on this. Your advice. Cash will stop being accepted currency soon. The new hot thing is big data. Steal people's personal data. So this will probably be losing souls. Steal someone else's spotlight. That might be hype. I think this will probably loses hype, because I think what happens is he steals our spotlight and we lose hype. And I'm already low on hype. I can lose some mind. Or soul, I mean. Personal data? Would anyone care about that? Google does. Don't you know big data corporations are constantly keeping tabs on your online activity to sell that personal data to advertisers everywhere? Are you sure that's true? I'm looking this up. Huh? I just got a pop-up ad for a hot new VPN that will protect your data from the man. That was fast. Data theft would explain why I see so many ads for SPF 1000 sunscreen and hairstyles that will crank your rude game up to an 11. Nice. I mostly get ads for the world's strongest lube, big booby milfs in my area, and loofah especially for your first scan. Oh. Maybe there's something to this, the robber says. He points his gun at the woman's face. You, tell me what your skincare cream you use the most. Also, tell me your marital status, your political views, and your openness to having your roof retiled. Or I'll blow your fucking brains out.
Aww.
Sheesh, maybe we should have just let everyone get robbed. At least then we wouldn't have to worry about this guy selling our data off. True, stealing cash is evil, but stealing a person's data is still evil. So there goes your -2 soul.
What a plot twist!
Ooh, we got in mind, but we lost
I had a
magic.
good feeling about this.
Simon Soups. I kind of want to go to Simon Soups because it is actually related. I can already hear the children laughing. That sounds more like screaming to me. Children screaming in a restaurant with a mascot? Simon Soups? Nah. This rundown soup restaurant seems to years past its prime. What other series have I talked about liking that is way run down and past its prime? Still, you're hungry and a bowl of soup would really hit the spot right now. I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of soups. I do like some soups, but I don't have soup that often because, I mean, I guess I like ramen. That's soup. Soupy. What's the worst that can happen? Some kind of murderous robot pops out the shadows to kill you? No way, that's too unlikely and weirdly specific to happen. So what do you want to do at Simon Soups? Soup time, celebrate your birthday, or walk the night shift? Ooh, I want money. You and your friends walk into the restaurant. It smells like chicken stock with a hint of blood. Welcome to Simon Soups, where the broth of childhood and the vegetables of imagination are stirred together to create unforgettable magic. That sounds a little bit like a different restaurant's, fictional restaurant's slogan. We wanted to ask about the now hiring sign out front. We could use some extra cash. You're interested in the night guard position? Sure, you're hired. Night guard? Huh? Oh, that's it? No interview? Sweet. Yeah, trust me, we're desperate. You gotta sign a waiver first. Forfeiting your rights to sue Simon Soups is a soup-fueled animatronic mortar happens during your shift. Okay. Could you maybe tell me more about these soup-fueled mortars before I make a snap judgment on that? Sure, Simon Soups was founded in the 1980s by a guy named Simon Shafton. He was a roboticist and children's entertainment genius. He also really loved soup and was honestly kind of a psycho about it. Shafton designed animatronics to carry out his aggressive soup agenda, meaning they do weird shit sometimes. This company got bought out a few years ago, and the new management reprogrammed the animatronics for the most part, but they still sometimes malfunction after dark, hence the waiver. Anyway, the job's yours if you want it. We'll basically take anybody. How many nights can I put you down for? Maybe just one night. Maybe when you said walk, you sort of meant fool around, not actually walk and cheese. Don't know if these animatronics still used to be mortars. One night sounds like enough nights. Get for the full 6 nights at Simon's! You and your friends show up for your shift later that night. You go to the surveillance room where the soup girl helps you get settled for your first shift. See this camera? You just don't stare at all night long. And not die. Those are your 2 main tasks. Just watching a camera and not dying, this is a great job. Or a bad job. Looks like we have an ad soon. I might get some more water while the ad goes off. I'm gonna do BRB and ads. Since I'm almost out of the water. BRB. I'm back. I survived the Earth race. I'll probably have more minutes on the stream. So, I guess for some reason I didn't do. I thought I was gonna do the whole thingamajig where it does the destroyer. I feel like I did that a lot. Oh yeah, I'm talking. This thing will probably loud in the background. So what's on camera not dying? This is a great job or a bad job? Oh. Each of these three options will affect any resource, either a bit, somewhat, or a lot. Well, that entirely depends on how modest the animatronics feel.
Huh?
What? Bye. Polly, are we gonna die? Maybe the motor waiver is just standard thing in most jobs and we didn't know. Oh, okay. I thought my game was breaking for a second. I didn't expect that. I thought my game was dying. What was that? I think I saw something in that corner. Go check out the camera, Scott. Phew, everything's okay, Polly. The animatronics even disappeared. What?
Scott!
Why is that a good thing? They looked weird. It unsettled me, but it's okay because now they're gone. Oh my god. Scott, this is not a good thing. Shut the door. You shut the door yourself. As it closes, you glimpse a nightmare's vision. Who wants some soup? Polly, hear me out. What if they're legit offering us soup? I'm sort of hungry. Hey there, pals. Welcome to my show. I'm Simon Stoops, and I'm ready to go. So grab a spoon and open wide, because me and my friends are coming inside. Scott and Polly shut the doors, and the three of you barricade yourselves in the surveillance room. You spend the entire 6 nights locked in there. Fun. Walking so much during the road trip drains your -1 hype, and spending those nights keeping modest robots at bay, you lose -3 mind. But hey, you honor your contract and you get +3 money and +1 stamina from some free soup you find in the surveillance room. Nice.
What a plot twist!
Ooh, my head went up. So at least that went up again after losing it. Ooh, abandoned village. Hype. Mind. Up or soul down. Or post-apocalyptic settlement. I come over to the abandoned village and renew some of my hype. Where did everybody go? Maybe they'll own the bathroom. Maybe Scott. No, wow, there is nobody here. You've been wanting this village for a bit and haven't met another living soul. What could have happened to all the inhabitants? All their stuff is still there. Well, you suppose the first order of business is to go wild, investigate what happened, or pillage what you can. Let's go wild. This might get us money from the stuff, though. But I don't want to lose soul right now. I could afford to lose soul. Let's pillage. Let's pillage the village. Hee 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 hee. You, Polly, and Scott are searching for anything worth taking when you realize you aren't alone.
Seriously?
Finally, these footprints leads to... Wait, it's you guys? I've been following your tracks for an hour, thinking you were a clue. Lol, sorry, Joy. We didn't even know you were here. Are you pillaging this place too? I still don't understand what pillaging is. Does it involve pills and aging? Are we here to get old? No, Scotty. Pillaging is basically taking a souvenir from the village, and the best part is, it's all free. Stop encouraging Scott to steal. The people who live in this village might still be alive somewhere, and they'll need their stuff back when I save them. Signs are pointing to this abandoned village being part of a new villain's heinous plot, one that my coven and I will have to thwart. But I can't gather clues about my arch nemesis if you guys are tampering with all the evidence, so quit it.
Yep.
Come on, we won't take anything you'll miss, please. What do you mean, please? I said no. Pretty please, with bacon bits on top. Puppy dog eyes, seriously? That's not gonna work on me.
Aww.
Joy. That can't help me, fine. You may take one thing, but that's it. This VHS tape, it seems to be one of those trendy found footage moments. That hot dog, it doesn't look like they're finishing it anyway. Let's go found footage. It's probably gonna make us lose our mind. No, we're already losing our soul. Wait, that's not a movie, that's a surveillance footage tape. Oh, so it's non-fiction? Is it a documentary? Even better, it's evidence. Pop that VH tape into VCR. I'm gonna crack this cage wide open. Don't know why Joy's giving herself all the credit when you pillaged the tape, but whatever. You find a VCR and insert the tape. You see footage of some scientists walking on a metal ring covered in runes. A portal appears in the center, and from the portal, huge tentacles pop out.
Naughty.
Oh shit! Looks like we found the porno remake of this movie. This isn't a movie. This was real life. You guys might want to close your eyes. This probably won't end well. Those poor, foolish villagers. Suddenly, the laboratory door opens and the mayor walks in. He claps when he sees the tentacles. Guess he's into that sort of thing. Yep. The scientists turn off the device, which gets rid of the tentacles, and the mayor passes out some brochures. Everyone starts to cheer. One of the scientists draws for the shots. I can't believe the mayor's so happy with our hard work that he's taking the whole town on a month-long cruise. Way to shoehorn in the exposition. I give this movie a solid 4 out of 10. You mean the townsfolk are just on a long vacation? But that's not a problem. But isn't it good that the townsfolk are okay? I thought you'd be happy about this. I am. It's just, I spent weeks on this. You gain +2 mind for learning the truth of what happened here, but lose minus 2 soulful pillaging.
What a plot twist.
Yo, we lost magic, but we gained hype.
Buckle up.
But I
Here
want
we
to get
go.
money. Ooh, lose money, lose money. Gain hype. I want to gain... Let's go to the carnival, see if we can't make anything out of it. Want me to read your palm, Scott? Sure, just don't tell him my other palm. I don't want to get jealous. Scott, you adorable little guy. Oops, gotta refresh the YouTube scene. YouTube chat, come back to us! Return! Magic, hee. Oh, we're still on week 3, yep. That didn't work. Well, guess we gotta do it again. Did it work this time? Let's see. Yay, it worked. What's more fun than a carnival? There are games, rides, people in costume, and even all the junk food you could ever want. What's more fun than a carnival? Oh,
New favorite
didn't change.
goldfish?
the first order of business is obviously consuming a pile of cotton candy bigger than your head. Yum. Then, while you ride the resulting sugar rush, what do you do next? Carnival games, House of Mirrors, or Freak Show? We don't want to lose money. Let's play some... What's this do? Who knows what you'll find there? Guess which research you'll gain and lose. Carnival games might lose us money. Let's go to the House of Mirrors. You wander through the Hall of Mirrors until you stumble upon an unexpected visage. Whoa!
Fudge!
Oh fudge, look at me! It's not often I get to be alone with myself, is it? This feels like the moment where I get to see myself, like really myself, in which my reflection is a metaphor for my inner self. I guess I'm expecting to have a very deep conversation with myself. A grand moment for Frank! Shoot, what could it be? It could be some sort of big backstory reveal. No, wait, I can do better. It could be a hint at a deep, dark fissure in my psyche. People love that kind of stuff. What could it be? What could it be? Dang, I need to do this flawlessly. This is an important moment. This will be the introspection that reveals the deepest depths of Frank, a character more complex than his sunny demeanor lets on. Gosh, I think I'm out of ideas. Ooh, I know, I'll just list all my favorite birds. That's a very cool too. Anyways, no one ever wants to hear me list. Anyway, no one ever wants to hear me list all my favorite birds, so this is my time to shine. Lilac-breasted roller, Bengal florkin, Nicobar pigeon, Gala, Lady Amherst pheasant, and so you keep at it for the rest of the day, revealing the deepest depths of your depths, your vast, probably useless knowledge of birds.
What a plot twist!
Yo, I guess that didn't do anything to my stats. Time to get some rest. Let's talk to Hope.
Recharged.
Let's talk to the good old Hope.
Time for some leg stretching.
Talk to Hope. Yep. Competitive Tarot. Ooh, magic. We know Competitive Tarot from Monster Con, so let's see what that's about. Oh, Competitive Tarot? Sure. She's so cute. What do you want to know? Which major arcanas are meta this season? I meant in a way more generic sense. I watched a few videos about it, but I still have no clue what's happening in a match half the time. Playing planets to gain their influences, summoning champions, doing actual tarot reads. I get it, it can get confusing. Every expansion they add new mechanics and archetypes. The game keeps getting more complex and awesome. But it admittedly gets more obscure for newcomers too. But hey, get good, right?
Yikes.
I suspect I won't get good at this anytime soon. Yeah, I've looked into your future and it's very likely you won't. I can live with that, but I still love to understand why you like it so much. Well, a card game is like this like this hyper-complex mechanism. At first it feels a bit intimidating, but soon you start to understand how it works. Before you know it, you're thinking in terms of tempo, resource curves, and card advantage. You might even build your own decks. Taming such a beast and making it walk in your favor feels amazing. What about the most important part, believing in the heart of the cards? But you're actually not wrong. No matter how good you are, there's always a degree of randomness, of fate. You never know what the winner's cards draw will be. The heart of the cards. Yes. Dang, Frank, this much tarot talk is making me want to play a match. Come on, what do you say? I can teach you as we go. Sure, why not? You do spend the rest of the night playing competitive tarot matches. Hope kicks your ass big time, but she's patient. You actually learn a bit more about how the game works. Nice. I've almost got there with money. Week 4.
My turn on the
I need to
driver's
figure out how to make money without losing all my other stats. Ooh, this one. Piker Bar, city under attack. You must be the only idiot driving through the city. I'm gonna go to the bike bar. I want my money. Best thing about this road, nothing happens. Uh-oh. Scott! I know that is a bad thing to say, because at work I said what could possibly go wrong and everything went bad. Hey, you just reached a you just reached a high amount of money. Good for you. Does that mean you're aiming for the money-based destination? If so, there's a wacky adventure that could unlock a layer for the destination. Want to go for it? I thought you'd never ask. Great, the adventure will be waiting for you on the road. Sorry for breaking the fourth wall. See ya. Ooh, Salamence. Breaking bottles, clinking glass, shot glasses, revving motors, the crash of a window some dude just got thrown out of. Such are the dulcet memories of a bona fide biker bar. This is your chance to embrace your inner badass. What do? Let's play some pool. You head over to the pool table to start a game, but find 2 legendary idiots already in the middle of the game when you get there. Alright, I'll sink the 6 in the top left corner pocket, which will knock the 7 into the 8 ball, and ricochet them both in opposite pockets.
4.
Not if I block your amazing trick shot with my even more amazing counter move. 4. Sheldon hits the cue ball. Whiskey swings his cue stick like a baseball bat at the cue ball. The ball shoots off the ceiling and shatters the 8 ball into smithereens. Damn it, you win another round of death balls, my friend. Here's your $20. I'll go pay for the property damage too. Death balls, huh? Can we turn this one into a story of how I died? What are you saying? You think you can withstand the almighty power that is death balls?
Death ball.
Listen, I am the greatest death balls player in the whole bar. No one has ever defeated me and no one ever will. All the ranting is getting you intrigued. You probably asked Whiskey how death ball is played. You just challenge me to death balls at my own table? No. Nani, did someone say we have a new death balls challenger? Yep, Frank over here thinks he's got some big brass 8 balls between his legs.
Challenge accepted.
I accept your challenge, weakling. You challenge no one, nor do you know how this game is even played, but your life is now. But this is your life now, you guess. How you beat an all-time death ball champion. Bend physics with a time-space-defined curve shot. That's probably going to take mind. Or magic. The sad reality is you'll never be better than Whiskey. You must resort to the oldest Deus Ex Machina in the book, the power of love. That will probably cost soul. I'm gonna bend the physics with tapes with a time-space defined curve shot. When you're gonna pull off a feat like this, you'll need to really concentrate. You close your eyes and focus your breath in, out, in, out. When you open your eyes, the bar is gone. You're at the sacred tribunal of the laws of physics. Here, the lords of time-space preside over a constant hearing of irregular people pleading to break the laws of physics. The Waskath Empire has devastated my people for centuries. The current defendant begs, if I could just part the Tuskar Sea, we could escape them. Lords decree, normal the noble. Your intentions are all pure, but your circumstances are not extreme enough to permit breaking the laws of physics. Next. Bailiff drags them away. You step up and say you'd like to break the physics to win a game of billiards and look cool in front of your friends. The pursuit of coolness is indeed a noble task, says one lord. Yes, and billiards is known to be one of the coolest games ever created, says another. I'm in. Are you guys fucking serious? Thought snaps. Normal can't save his people, but we're gonna allow physics to break for a fancy billiards trick shot? Well, maybe we would have voted to acquit Normal if he had a fancy billiards trick shot to back up his argument. In a 4-3 vote, the lords vote to let you break the laws of physics will cool for your friends. Way to abuse the system, champ. You return to reality imbued with your new power. You hit the cue ball, and it follows an impossible, predetermined path. It hits all the balls, including Whiskey's. Ouch.
My balls.
No, not my balls. It's my secret weak spot. Did Frank just beat Whiskey? Yep, Whiskey folks over the plus 3 money you apparently betting with -3 mind. We're betting with the hand he's not using to hold his aching balls. You lost -3 minds from betting time space though. Yo, it was mine. I'm gonna drink some water and stretch. Thank ya, Alex. Let me open the redeem section so I can. Why? Do I have to open it again and not use the last one I had open? I'll go ahead and complete all and then complete them all. Give me a second. I'm gonna drink some water. And then stretch my back, because my back needs it the most. Get my back in way.
What a plot twist.
What a plot twist. I got Mind Up, which is good. I needed Mind Up. Ooh, cryptic tech companies or Gothic Manor. This isn't just a phase, Mom. This will guarantee me money. But, the Gothic Manor calls to me. I want the money. Why is the road so uneventful? Uh-oh. They had to jinx it. You're driving along and there's a fire hydrant explode. An aquatic knight in full armor steps out with a geyser. Halt, Meadow Landhurst, come hither. I bid thee an assistance in finding my way post-haste.
What?
Huh? He's asking you to pull over and give him directions. Oh, okay, you could have just said so. Good morrow, I am Brigadier Beluga, servant and soldier to the glorious Vanderbilt crown. Oh, that's cool. We went to school with Princess Miranda, not to brag, but we're pretty tight with the Vanderbilts. Is that so tight with the royal family that thou hast been given a quest upon which rests upon the fate of the entire Moor Kingdom?
Lame.
No, thank God. That sounds like a chore. Nay, 'tis an honor to aid Royal Commander Belanda in her latest brilliant war campaign. The commander is hard at work seizing aquariums and liberating the fish within to prepare for a full-scale invasion of this accursed dry land, which thou did not hear about from me. However, this latest siege is posing a unique challenge. These scoundrels have built an impenetrable wall around the border of the aquarium. I go now to aid the commander, but alas, I know not where to find the aquarium, nor do I even have a plan for once I arrive.
Go team!
We can help you, bro. Coach has to leave no soldier or teammate behind. Frank, what should he do? There's no need for confrontation at all. Just ask the workers holding the fort if they're billing those siege-related extra hours. A Trojan approach. Cook some hot dogs and send them a much-needed hot dog vendor, but hide 1 or 2 more Kingdom soldiers inside the cart. Trojan hearse is fun.
Let's do
Great
it!
idea, Frank. Any idea involving hot dogs is bound to work. Just a good plan, but alas, I have no dogs, hot or otherwise. Don't worry, we have some hot dogs you can have. Anything to help you pull off a Trojan horse scam. Uh-oh. We're losing magic, aren't we? Later at the battlefront, this is a brilliant plan. More Kingdom history will forever be changed by Commander Belanda and the hot dogs that turned the tides of war. Huzzah! This is a great honor to let a Vanderbilt princess take credit for my idea, which I stole myself from a stranger on the side of the road. Damn right. That said, it's too risky to statue in the cart itself. We need a better hiding spot. Follow my lead. Belanda and Brigadier Beluga approach a hot dog vendor with a big scalpel and a rag soaked in chloroform. Uh-oh. Thanks again for volunteering to be the hot dog guy, soldier. We just need to state you were quick before you go in. Sedate me, why? To receive thine tetanus shot. Just mandatory procedure before a bloody battle. But I already have my tetanus shot. Did I ask? I am your commander. I'll give you 10 tetanus shots if I damn well want to. Can't argue with that. As soon as the soldier's asleep, Belanda cuts open his stomach to hide Beluga Brigadier inside. Use his snorkel to breathe through his anus. When you hear him say hot dogs for sale, that's your cue to burst out of his stomach and attack. I shan't disappoint you, Commander. Glory to the Moor Kingdom. Oh. Well, now we didn't lose. Oh. Okay, we did lose hot stamina like I thought. Oh, it's stamina. Food is stamina. Not magic. Which is fine. I didn't need it. But I gain soul. Your invasion goes swimmingly, and the Moor Kingdom takes another outpost. You gain +3 soul for helping, but lose a -3 stamina given away those hot dogs. Yeah, stamina is the food. My bad. Wow, you've never seen technology advanced before.
The future is here!
Finally, you can answer questions like, what is the future of virtual reality? Is crypto really the currency of tomorrow? And what the fuck are NFTs anyway? There's so much to see, but only so much time. You want to check out True AI, the Metaverse, or the algorithms? Let's see True AI. You're walking through a room full of elegant people. There's a pianist, waiter serving sushi, and some engineers taking notes. Ah, guess, says one engineer. Welcome to the showcase of our latest invention, an AI that can pass for a regular monster. We're actually doing a publicity stunt right now. There's one robot in the room with us. If you can quickly guess who it is, you'll win a cash prize.
Whoa!
Well, that's crazy, Paul. You're a robot? I don't think so. I can dance and mean robot, but that doesn't mean I am one. What about you, Scott? Are you the robot? I don't know. Can a robot be a good boy? If it was programmed to be that way, sure. Really? Then maybe I am the robot. I can't believe I have to say this, but no, Scott isn't the robot.
Huh?
How do you know that, Frank? Are you the robot? No, none of us are the robot, obviously. Sounds like something a robot would say. I'll let it go for now, but you're on thin fucking ice. Well, if none of us are the robot, how are we going to figure out who here is the robot? Pretend to be dismayed by every conversation you hold, as an excuse to throw your drink over your interlocutor as a sign of strong disapproval. So our conversation is a topic that would be hard for a cold, logical mind to truly comprehend and see who cracks first. So this might be stamina because we're losing drink. And this one might be losing mind because we're going to be talking a lot. So I don't think it matters. Let's see who cracks first. You three approach a group of socialites sitting on some sofas and talking. Which is so tragic, one woman is saying. Mother's illness has progressed to the point of no return. Doctors say she only has a few weeks left. What the fuck? I don't want this conversation right now. My mom is in the hospital with cancer. I don't want to talk about illnesses. Mothers being ill. Fuck that noise. You should try healing crystals. Everyone knows illnesses are caused by a buildup of bad vibes. Just rub some clear quartz on her forehead and you'll suck those shitty vibes right out. That makes sense, says the socialites. Healthcare is free in most of the world, but healing crystals aren't. Everyone knows expensive things are always better. You notice one rich man not taking part in the conversation. He's being strangely quiet.
Muscles!
You could also try putting your mom on an all raw meat diet. The muscular bros I watch on YouTube says fermented liver gets all the toxins out of their biceps. The man is being noticeably quiet now. You think you see smoke coming from his ears. I'm all for trying anything to help mother, says the woman, but what if the crystals in the raw liver don't work? Well, it's always, like I say, when in doubt, turn to the power of prayer. Why don't we join hands and pray right now? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy... Boom! The quiet man has exploded and showers everyone in twisted metal. Oh no, our prayer made that guy die. Was he Satan?
We did it again!
Only if the devil is a robot. We did it, gang. You win +3 money for finding the robot. You lose -3 mind for resorting to logical tactics to do it.
What a plot twist!
Ooh, we gained mine. Oh, we need magic soon.
Let's go!
We need magic very soon. Can we gain magic somewhere? Nope, but we can gain money. Remember to check the speed limit. I think it's 4 speeds per car. Interesting. Wow, what a cute little village. All the inhabitants are adorable animals. There's Bartholomew, the classy giraffe, Boston, the buff bluebird, Bernard, the shy capybara, and the other one. Can't wait to meet them all. What will you do? Catch bugs. You and your friends start wandering around the village looking for cool bugs to add to your collection. Hey, look, it's some locals. Sup, bros? You know where the best bug catching spots are? Bugs, no thank you. They have too many legs. No one should have that many legs. But Bernard, bug catching is a fundamental part of our culture. Without bug catching, there wouldn't be museums. But hey, if you guys are looking for bugs, you should ask that one weirdo that lives on the edge of the island. Not them. They're too creepy. Even creepier than the bugs. You mean me? How long have you been standing there? 2 weeks. Hello, I'm Scott. Your little friend's here. Not friends. You mentioned you know about bugs. We're trying to catch us some. There's some woods to the east end of the island that are great for bug catching and corpse spraying. Actually, I need to go there. Oh, you're catching bugs too? No. I love bugs though. If you catch anything especially special, I'd be down to give you some money in exchange. Ooh, I love me some good money, so kind of send you, little weirdo. So you end up in the woods looking for a good bug for that little weirdo. Question is, what bug were you trying to catch? Catch a tapeworm at your own risk. Catch a bug, but like an outright game bug. I'm assuming this might be stamina because we'll get sick and stuff, but let's do it. Are you sure that's a good idea? Yeah, handling a parasite probably isn't your best idea, but then again, money. After a bit of searching, you find a cave, and luckily the walls are writhing with tapeworms. I don't get why people are so scared of these guys. What's not like about having a parasitic pal in your gut who never ever leaves you? Hey, Red Sarah, how you doing? Welcome to chat. Welcome to stream. I can think of a few things to dislike about that, but this is Frank's mistake, not mine. Speaking of which, we're gonna need to store the tapeworm somewhere, so to bring it back. Frank, say ah. I'm doing good. Just enjoying a road trip, trying not to lose my life. It's a very uncomfortable walk back. You can feel the table eating your breakfast. You robbing you of -3 stamina. Ooh, you're back. Did you catch me? Gimme. You open your mouth wide and say ah.
Hey, boo!
Our little friend seems to have some stage fright. Scott grabs your mouth and yells into
Go,
it.
team!
It's okay, tiny friend. Just imagine all of us in your underwear. I didn't mean the stage fright thing, Lindsay Scott. And yet that might have been literally what is happening, because soon the tapeworm timidly emerges from your throat. A tapeworm for me? Did Toy Day come early this year? Thanks. It's going fun. Tapeworms are way cooler than the regular worms you can harvest from the corpses, or I may or may have not buried in the woods today. So it's like a visual novel game where you're trying to gain enough stats to get one of these endings. I'm going for the money ending. I have enough stats, I just have to survive without losing all my stats. There's like layers to the endings, for example. If you see here, certain things you do. Help a knight in his many quests. So like, doing some of these endings will get you an extra ending. The cute little wheel gives you a big hug, which feels like what you can only describe as falling to a vat of TV static. It pays you +3 money. I hope it was worth it.
What a plot twist!
Yo, I'm almost out of magic, so I'm a little scared. I need to get magic. Yo, let's go to the troll gas station and get some magic. But this road trip is a magical experience. So maybe we should get some magic to keep it going. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Scott. Since we have a hope here. Actually, we lose magic, but we gain money. So you can get a little hitchhiker, which will get you something petrol. I like Pokemon games, and I do like the Monster Prom games. I do like this, like kind of like, I don't know what it's like, the multiplayer dating sims. So this one's the third one out of 4. I played all 4. I played the first one the most. I played mostly Pokemon games. I like what you call Pokemon Showdown. I do Cobblemon. I don't like Minecraft completely yet because I find it hard to get into, but I did like playing Cobblemon because it added Pokemon mechanics to it. I like the TCG. What games do you like? I go through phases mostly. I go through phases. For a while I was really into racing games, and I was into fighting games. I have ADHD, so I have like hyperfixations that kind of come and go. For a while I was really into this. I was playing it a lot. This gas station looks like it was lifted straight out of a children's Toy Story storybook. A children's storybook where the fantasy heroes drive cars, I guess, but nonetheless. Despite the weird and musical elements, it looks like the gas station still has normal functions. What do? Fill the car's tank. You park under the ancient Fantasyland bridge over top the gas station. Go inside to pay. Hi, or right, I mean, welcome, you weary travelers, to the Mystical Patrol Gas Passage. How may I aid your quest today? 1 gasoline, please. Sure, whatever. How are you gonna pay for it? With money, of course. I think it makes the world go round, and I definitely don't want the world to stop going around, so let's keep spending. Sorry, but Patrol doesn't accept money as form of payment. I've played it a bit. Just not. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think it's fun, but I think it'd be more fun if you have people to play with. Sorry, but Patrol doesn't accept money as a form of payment. What? But you need money. Look, at first I didn't get it either, but let me tell you, these little papers don't look like much, but they can be used to get you anything you want. Like right now I want gas, so I'll give you the papers, you give me gas, and then we can give the papers to someone, then you can give the papers to someone else to get something that you want.
Oh, I got it.
It's a magical system called econology, or is it called economation? I think it's the economy, sir. And trust me when I say that the economy is meaningless to trolls. Petrol only accepts magical forms of payment like dragon scales or cursed lockets or firstborn children. Damn, too bad none of you are having a baby anytime soon. Or this would be a lot easier. How else can you magically pay for this gas? Forfeit your fondest memory to the gas pump. That's probably going to be mine. Hunt down a boar to feed the gas pump because it was done for centuries before coins ever existed. That's probably going to be stamina. So let's give him our fondest memory.
Yep.
My fondest memory, huh? I've already forfeited a lot of things to No Hold Bar's party, but let's see. I've got a nice memory of the first time I beat my mom at chess. That was a great day. Mine's when I found a chocolate cookie in the bushes at the dog park.
Hey.
That's also when I found out I'm definitely allergic to chocolate, but it was worth it. You choose the fondest memory to forfeit, which I can't ever even recount to you now because it's been lost in the mythical gas pump. Rest assured, though, it involved a lot of epic story beats and sexual thrill that you were foundational to your character, and now it's gone. Okay, your tank should be full now. I'll pray to the great trolls that you choose petrol to aid you on your next great adventure. Corporate makes me say that, but honestly, you should go fill it. Go to fill it next time. The gas is cheaper there and costs real currency. Bye.
Oh.
I'm glad we got the gas boat, but I feel weird now. Like there's a hole in my head that used to be full of joy.
It's okay, Scott.
I know, buddy, but it's okay. We'll fill that hole with lots of new fond memories during the road trip.
Awesome, bro.
That's true. Can we start by getting some chocolate ice cream? I have no reason to believe that I shouldn't eat it. Uh-oh. Scott, no. Sounds yummy. You lose -3 hype for your memory loss and getting +3 magic for the car. That was hype?
Plot
I
twist.
thought I was going to lose mine. Can we go to the ending now? Time to get some rest.
So many places to go.
Yo, let's go. Later that night. Oh yeah, you have to get to, I think you have to get to the end of the week.
Time to slack.
Let's talk to Hope. Preparing for the future. Nah, Joy and Faith are the boring ones that do the planning and all that. Me, I've died 3 times already. Who says I won't die a 4th time next week?
Yikes.
Yikes, Hope. Hey, the facts speak for themselves. Well, still,
Maybe.
I mean, I don't want to sound morbid, but what if you do die soon? Have you planned for that?
Wow.
Dang, Frank, I didn't know you were this hardcore.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to overstep. Don't sweat it, you're not wrong. I have this funny habit of dying, and it'd be very cool if I could leave something to the next Hope so she doesn't feel lost. So lost or unready. Well, that's a bit dark. Dark but necessary, but I'm still an awful planner. But hey, you brought us here, so now you'll help me with this, right?
Sure.
If that's what you want, I'm game. That's the spirit. It must be something actual useful, as in no sentimental bullshit. I want this to help this hypothetical hope, but at the same time, it's a bit about me, you know?
Aww.
How so? Well, this hope will still be hope. She will represent all of us hopes. I worked too hard and kicked too much ass for only being an uncool gal to mess that up. So my legacy should be a powerful message from beyond that tells the new hope, you better be cool.
No way.
Dang, who's the hardcore one now? I was born hardcore and I will die hardcore, and my next me should be hardcore too. The question is, are you truly hardcore enough? You brought up this weird topic, so it's time to put your money where your mouth is. Give me your best idea, Frank. Your iconic shoes, so you can learn to walk in your shoes. Never trust anyone as cool as you, not even the future you. Write a comprehensive style book on the Hope brand. A bag of fortune cookies with mysterious nonsense just to fuck with her. Oh, I can't look at my stats. It has to be like what my best stat is. So I got money. I know my... this is kind of like an decide whether or not I can potentially get a date with her. So it has to... So I can't... That's why I can't look at my stats. I lost hype, gained mine, gained some magic. Never trust anyone to be as cool as you, not even in the future. You write a comprehensive style book on the Hope brand. You're onto something here. I am indeed very cool, maybe so cool that not even future me can match my coolness. It's a craft refined over the last 4 lifetimes. I can't risk the next hope not taking out my coolness and having to start all over again. She should continue this saga of cool hopes where starting where I left off.
Maybe.
Yes, like they say, on the shoulders of giants. Except I guess this is just, this giant is just 4 hopes, one on top of the other. Which you must admit sounds like a pretty cool giant. It does, yeah. Look, I know this all sounds a bit silly, but for real, it's frustrating to know I could die soon while fighting evil and everything I built up could suddenly turn into nothing. I made peace with that when I joined the Covenant. It is what it is. But if I could pass the baton, so to speak, at least it wouldn't feel like building a house of cards only for a gust of wind to blow it all away forever.
Agreed.
I've been streaming for about 2 years now. I started in February of 2024, I think. Yeah, I get it. I think we all want to leave this without feeling like we left something behind. Yes, it's a style book on the Hope brand. Goddess forbid the next hope even consider wearing something that's not black or black adjacent.
Yikes.
The horror. Right. Yay, I got it. You spend the night writing a first draft of the style book. It's a bonding experience that teaches you what Hope holds most dear about her own identity. Is Hope more than a friend? Yep. Wait, there's something else. Destination fulfilled. Oh, I guess I didn't finish this thing. I was supposed to help a knight in his many quests. I only helped him with one, but I still got Hope. I still think I'm going to get a date with Hope and get the money ending. Let's see where that leads us. Ooh, the Moor Kingdom. That's cool. I guess that's why the quest is about the Moor Kingdom. Nice. Victory is mine. The road trip comes to an end. Glory to the Moor Kingdom. Ooh. That's a cute dress. He can't eat food. He's upset. He's shocked. I wonder if I see anyone from the previous games. Nope. This guy reminds me of Field the Eel. Glory to the Moor Kingdom. I work. I play games, I guess. I don't have much free time these days. I'm trying to stream more, so I'm not really doing too much out of streaming. I've been spending some more time with my family though when I can. Especially because, you know, you never know how long you're gonna have them. Glory to the Moor Kingdom. You've heard so much about this marvelous land full of wonders and blatant violations of basic monster rights. This banquet is exquisite. There's tons of seafood served. It's a clever and delicious way of repurposing traders to the crown. They may have failed in their attempted coups, but they surely achieved a revolution in your mouth. You attend the royal balls, public executions, and seahorse races. Yes, you understand that many of the perils of romanticizing the extremely wealthy and their wasteful lifestyle. You had a long road trip, so you choose to be a class trader if only for a few days. A toast to all things fancy. Let's go, we made some money. And that wasn't all. Let's go. Frank's turn. The Moor Kingdom, sure, but what about some quality time with Hope? She's doing a tarot reading for you.
That was magic.
And then, the death card. Oh no, nah, don't fret. Death means change, any kind of change. A new job, meeting someone new, actual death, why not? Fingers crossed it's not that one. Yes, let's hope for that. But Frank, I like to think fate isn't something fixed. Looking into the future is more like getting a glimpse of things that could be. Ultimately, it's up to you to steer the ship in the direction you prefer. I'm playing on the PC, though I do have a capture card for Switch games and other stuff. Ultimately, it's up to you to steer the ship in the direction you prefer. These cards, think of them as a sort of a map, a bit of guidance. I think I get it. Change is in my future, but I still get some control over what that might mean. Yes, in a way. Like, you know, I've never kissed you. Maybe that's the thing that I could change.
Huh?
Frank! What? This is me taking charge of my future. But if that's not in your cards, I would understand.
Welcome to my tent.
Well, let me do a tarot reading. Just kidding. Kiss me, you idiot. And so you do best tarot reading ever. Hee. Yo. New good ending. New destination layers. I guess because we've got the base. We've gone to 66 of 69 locations. We've only done 116 of events, so we only had 111. Uh-oh. The person I commissioned for them turned out to be a scammer for the panels. So, I didn't want to use them. Yeah. One second. Well, a few people told me that the person who I commissioned them from was actually was actually commissioning other people, not paying them, and then giving them to me. And when I went to, but the thing is, like, you know, I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt because I was already commissioning them for something else in the same style, but they couldn't give me something in the same style. So, like, every time I tried to get them, like, I paid them up front a good amount of money, like $100, and I said, hey, I want a chibi model in the panel, in the style of the panels you did, and they just kept giving me this other style that wasn't anything like it. I asked them for a chibi model. At first, it wasn't chibi at all, and then I paid $100 out, and it was only up front, and it was only like bust. Nah, it's fine. I take it as a live and move on thing. I paid them as like friends and family, so I won't be able to get the money back. And I'm just gonna say they got the money, whatever. I'm just gonna move on and not think about it. But thank you for the offer, anyways. And just like that, the road trip came to an end. Up. I'm gonna use the bathroom while ads are going on real fast. So, BRB. If anyone needs to go, thank you for stopping by. But if you want to stay, well, hopefully, I might play another round of this, or I might do another Monster Prom. I did quite a few streams of MonsterCon. I'm probably gonna play the different Monster Prom games as I play them. Well, I'll BRB. after a fight to the death in the bathroom. And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. And we survived. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. Trubbish escaped. Bonsai. Oh, I like Trubbish. Okay. No, I was too late. It turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, and a quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all this was just one of the first steps in a much bigger journey that was only just beginning. Let's take a nice time to listen to the song. I think it's copyrighted, but whatever. It felt honestly scary, but it was going to be alright. Because we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I love these scenes. These ending scenes. This is streamer friendly mode. I don't know if I have it on or not. So let's see. That's cute. Interaction. Ooh, a turtle. Tweedle. Ooh. Lots of different, and kind of like, I like it because they all kind of like show different things that can happen, different like in all the games, they all show a lot of them show moments that can happen in the game, like playing death ball billiards with them, drinking contests. Like these are actually things that actually end up happening, or like being a possibility. So it's really cool. Oh, the Wig Thief! I remember that one. I don't know if I ever saw it on stream or not, because I played a lot of this game on my phone with Steam Link, and I also played it with some controls. Ooh, I remember the Goblin Girl. She was a cutie. The mirrors, we saw that in our last playthrough just now. A magic dog. Some of the weird stuff with this looping is it seems like she took it off, realized that she was getting away, and did it again. So that makes the looping feels a bit weird in some spaces. Ooh, rocks with faces. Potatoes. Paint masters. The hole. Down the pie hole. Ooh, the desert rave. Conga line powers. To Spider-Man. This game always has great music, great vibes. So it's fun to play. I think it's fun, most fun to play with others, but it's a great time experiencing with chat too. I love showing it off. Sorry that I was gone for so long. And then it shows off a lot of the old characters, and I guess you can meet them in different scenes. Ooh, hot dogs. Chili dogs they look like. I don't like chili dogs per se, but I do like... depends. Sometimes I'm really not in the mood for hot dogs, but sometimes I really could down a dog, you know? Ooh, I forgot that this scene is from MonsterCon, because in that you see in Monster Prom 4, like I think the MonsterCon is actually a event, one of the events you can find on the road trip. You go to the Monster, and then they spawn the whole game based off of it. I think the next game they said from Beautiful Bitch will be actually going a little bit away from the Monster Prom series and a different one. There's a dating sim option. There's a few different options that they let you vote for on Discord. I don't know about Twitter though. A game by Beautiful Glitch. Thanks for playing. Thank you for such an amazing game, as always. What do we get at the end? What do we unlock? Gallery photos and stuff like that. Now loading. And this music itself is good too. New gallery stuff. Art gallery. Ooh, this challenge about MonsterCon. Ooh, this scene. Oh yeah, there's different variations. The stab cam. Oh, this one. Ah, yeah, this one. That was a good ending. I forgot. So instead of like secret endings, there's like layered endings and stuff like that. Ooh, individual endings. Some of these I don't remember. I think these ones are the dates. I forget exactly what these endings entail. Oh, okay. Or maybe those are victory endings? I don't know. I wish sometimes it would tell you some things. Oh, these are the different locations you can find. I don't think I have them all, since I've seen 66 out of 69. And I gotta say, I don't know what my favorite location is. I do think Simon Soups is a really cool one, and you can get the different like options. This is always ooh. These are the items you can get. Ooh, the different frames you can get when it comes to like choosing options. A lot of them have so many wacky options. Ooh, what was that? Someone in obvious. Ooh. So these are some I've probably seen in my last playthroughs. Ooh, ooh. No frame. These are the little scenic ones. These, what are the characters? Here, characters. Then you get outfits that you see them in different ones based on their set. Oh my gosh, 3D Scott Howell. Is that like just braided eyebrows? I forgot it. Oh, Otto Scott. Let's see, we just, what was it, Hope? This Hope, okay, Hope doesn't have, certain characters don't have that much going for them, except their basic endings. Some of them will see in different outfits, some of them will have different individual endings for it. Okay, some phone and no phone outfits, that's interesting. I think Doll you meet in different areas, that's why she has different outfits. I guess maybe more characters will have different outfits depending on what you get. Oh yeah, trinkets. These are what you kind of choose at the beginning, I remember. That give you different like bonuses in your stats when you start. Ooh. Guest art. Concept art. Guest art. This is what I was thinking of. Oh. Interesting. I haven't unlocked a lot of concept art yet, huh? I'm just curious if I unlocked any concept art. At all. Doesn't look like it. What's guest art? Well, that's cute. They probably tell you who it's by. The Luna Juxter. Character icons. There's a lot of different characters you meet throughout the game. This is, I think, the second. This is the second game. I think Jacqueline you meet in Monster Camp. Ooh, I forgot. Oh yeah. Got this whole event checklist so you can kind of like check out each event. What was that one? Sexy and dangerous. Ooh. Then the game stats. Ending pictures, 102 ending pictures. It's like so much stuff going out here. Favorite playable character. Weak spot is magic. Well, I guess that makes sense. I probably used my magic up a little too widely. But let's play another one, I'd say. One player. Beautiful kitchen clients possibly for cut performance ranking at the end. I don't know. We'll just do that what we did last time. Ah, the road trip. We've already seen this. We've seen this. Now let's play a different character this time. I don't know. Sometimes you know you have favorite characters from up like that. I'll play Jacqueline. I'll call Hallow because it makes sense because it's Halloween and it's him even though I'm always a cute fan.
This pumpkin is pumped.
This pumpkin is pumped. That's so cute. Let's do some desert vibes this time. The road trip is a dangerous idea. Yes. Mixtape. Ooh, ooh, that means have I finally selected all the music? Have I never done desert
Let's see
raves
if I
before?
remember how this goes.
Let's see if I remember how this goes. Let's see what endings. Like, again, this kind of like lets you see what kind of ending you need. Aid 3 charming duos in their journey. Bond with someone who's ready for adventure. I kind of want to get. Either go for the stamina ending or try to go for this one. Bond with someone with fancy etiquette. Let's go to the Wig Roadside Museum. The guides say they have over 400 wigs, and we're going to try them all. So that took 2 hours. Oh, YouTube checked out again. Let's fix that. Let's go. Now that should be fixed. We can go back here. There we go. Wigs of every color, shape, and style from afro to updo are
Wig
displayed
to
here.
meet you, madam.
Wig to meet you, madam. You never knew there was such a rich history to artificial hair. There are plenty of things to check out at the museum. You decide to check out the exhibition, attend the kids store, or visit the gift shop. You always get hyped. You don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, just going up here is. Just going up to the top is kind of like figure out how many stops you have. Okay. Well, let's get hyped. Let's attend the kids store. Okay, you and your friends attend the kids store instead of checking out any of the more age-appropriate options at this museum. Hiya kids, says the tour guide. Today we're learning about the wonderful world of wigs. If you answer my questions right during the show, you get a gold star.
Awesome, bro!
Woohoo, gold star! I love positive reinforcement that makes me feel smart. Yep, I'm a fanboy. It's in my tag. Look at this wig. It's an Egyptian pharaoh's wig from 1,000 years ago. Does anyone know why the Egyptians wore wigs? To avoid sunburn, insect bites, and male pattern baldness. Says it right here on the sign. Dumb, man. This competition is easy. It isn't a competition, but fine. Here's your gold star. Now look at this wig, kids. It was worn by a judge in the UK. Can anyone tell me what the fastest way to become a judge in the UK? Me. The fastest way to be a judge is to steal another man's powdered wig. We're gonna win this, Polly. The tour continues. Polly and Scott rack up stars, but by the end they're tied with another participant.
Little fucking Bobby.
Little Bobby, little fucking Bobby. Scott, we gotta take that whiz kid down. We want the grand prize. And that's the end of the tour, says the guy. Aren't wigs fascinating, kids? Who knows what wigs will be like in the future? Pick me. I think we will give people the ability to understand poetry. Shut up, you two, the guy snaps. The tour is over. It was just a rhetorical question anyway.
Huh?
A rhetorical what question? Rhetorical, which means this question's worth double points. Hello, help us find an answer right and kick Bobby's diapered ass. You don't know the answer because there is no answer, but there are other ways to eliminate Bobby from the competition. Plant some drugs in Bobby's pockets and frame him for doping this competition. Buy Bobby with the one thing his parents and the law have denied him all these years, taxi license.
Great plan.
Great idea. It's a good thing we found that website that lets you buy unregulated taxi licenses at ridiculously steep prices. You spend -2 money and buy Bobby with a taxi license. He asks his parents to quit the tour as his only desire now is to pursue this new career. Later on the mean streets of New York City. Ow, honey, please hurry up and call a cab. The baby's almost here. Look, here's one now. Cabby, hurry to the closest hospital. My wife is in labor. Wowee, what's in hospital? Wait, is this taxi driver a fucking toddler? How does he even reach the pedals? No thank you. I'm the bestest taxi driver ever. Vroom vroom. He's not even driving, he's just making motor noises. Honey, we need to get out and find a new. There's no time, he said he's a good driver. He even made the vroom vroom sounds and ow, more contractions. The city council keeps sending Bobby letters begging him to stop driving a taxi. Literally, no, Bobby can't read. But this summer, little Bobby will learn where babies come from and the hard way. Taxi Bobby Goes Vroom Vroom is coming soon to a theater near you. Please pre-order your tickets now for a +2 hype voucher. Let's
This
go.
Bobby drives
Oh,
like
I
a
lost
tractor,
money.
right?
No. Ooh, a planetarium. I can't believe they found a way to bring space to us. Ooh, Mawile. Ah, stars. Monster kind has been fascinated by them for as long as society has been alive.
Amazing.
There's nothing like it staring at the night sky and realizing that space is massive in time so. You're just one speck in an uncaring universe. If it gives you a newie, don't worry, there's plenty to do at the planetarium besides contemplate your own insignificance. For example, you could identify constellations, attend the comic shower, or watch the laser show. Let's identify constellations. You'd like to learn more about the constellations, but you don't know much about what you're looking at. If only you had an expert to tell you more about them. Sorry to bother you, but I sense that my presence was narratively foreshadowed. Are you folks interested in learning more about the constellations?
Oh!
We totally are. What great timing. Then I can help. I'm Andy, and I've got a PhD in astronomy, and I can teach you all about the science and history of the celestial bodies. Sure, but can your fancy degree teach you how to properly attune to the ever-changing vibes of the universe? Didn't think so. Well, who are you? I'm Lee, expert astrologist. I can see how the positions of the cosmos will affect your moods, your behavior, and even your future. Cool, huh? Not this ridiculous star magic again. You know that astrology is hogwash, don't you? Psh, typical skeptic. You don't, just because you can't scientifically prove something exists doesn't mean it isn't real. I can't use science to prove that you're a huge nerd, but everyone knows it's true. No, they don't. And Lee may have a point there. As much as you like watch these experts bigger all day, you actually do want more about the constellations. But from whom will you learn? Stars are beautiful celestial bodies by themselves. You don't need to pretend they're crabs, virgins, or sexy centaurs. Let's hear the astronomy take. There needs to be something else from the stars besides being tons of gas exploding miles from north. Let's hear the astrology take. We don't know anything about what we'll lose or gain. This will probably increase our mind, but take away our hype. This will probably potentially increase our magic. Or something. This might take our soul with magic. But, astrology's fun. Nice, high five. The stars' predictions are in and they're telling me you're super cool. Fuck yeah, I am. So if you can use the stars to pick the future, can you give me my next big winning roulette numbers? Not quite, but I can use the astrology theory to predict what sort of person you are. For instance, give me a bubbly spirit and interest in learning. I'm willing to bet you're a Sagittarius. Sag are ruled by the fiery planet Jupiter. They're jacks of all trades with a passion for life. They go with the flow and don't take things too seriously. Yep, spot on. You're either great at your job or great at secretly reading my horny dating app TM profile. Me next. My zodiac sign is Cancer. What does that mean? Cancer is controlled by the moon. The moon is a maternal figure in mythology. As such, Cancers make great caregivers or even just great friends.
I'm a good boy!
That makes sense. I'm a good boy and I'm totally controlled by the moon. Well, you're not wrong there. This is ridiculous. These baseline personality traits prove nothing. You can apply likes to learn as insensitive to caring to anyone. Always criticizing and only analyzing. You're a Virgo, I take it. Lucky guess. What a fascinating lecture. You gain +2 magic from learning about the cosmos chaos, but lose -2 mind for snubbing astronomy. No, my
Let's see if
mind.
I remember how this goes.
Let's see if I remember how this goes. We can always go the magic route. What, do I know what the magic needs? Bond with someone looking for adventure. Ooh, that's probably the, what's her name again? I always forget her name. But the Slayer from the first game, Aravi. Welcome to the land of 6-shooters, outlaws, wild stallions, and 10-gallon
There
hats.
you go, smiley face.
You've always wanted to be a real cowboy, or at least the kind of cowboy they show on TV, and now's your chance. So what are you gonna do, partner? That's a cute outfit. Duel at high noon, visit the saloon, or visit the hearses. Let's duel. Let's duel. Oh, I would love it if they make this like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Can we have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? The village is filled with cowboys showing off the big irons on their hips like they're just begging for a high noon shoot-off, but more importantly, it's filled with cute hearses. You see brown hearses, black hearses, speckled hearses, hearses that Polly and Scott are siphoning magic from. Wait, I can explain. Oh, it's just you. Sorry, Hal. I thought you were a cowboy who do this for fucking with the hearse. They got such cute little outfits for the West. Scott looks... I have a little thing for that. For my shirts. I don't do it right now in winter, but it's like a little ring that you put it through the top and bottom to tie it up. Because I think that looks really... That's always a cute thing with a high-waisted... pants. Bye, I thought you were a cowboy. How do you deal with it? Fucking with his hearse. Which begs the question of why Polly and Scott are fucking with a cowboy's hearse. Well, we're low on gas, but nobody can give us directions to the nearest gas station.
I got it!
But I thought cars have hearse power, right? So let's just get power for the cars straight from the hearses. Can you believe it? Walk Beach got some free +2 magic with no consequences. Hey, you here, cowboy shirt. What incarnation are you doing to Cheddar Biscuit? Oop, spoke too soon. That guy looks mad. What did you do, Polly? Same as always, blame someone else. Hollow did it. I saw the whole thing. And I reckon you and me got a problem, Hollow. Draw your gun and duel me at high noon if you ain't yellow bellied. Great, looks like you're not getting off of this without a duel, so you better suggest a duel you have a chance of winning. You have you turn your backs on each other. Walk 10 paces away and just keep walking. Start new lives and never look back. A classic duel to the death, but replace the duel to the death part with truth or dare. Let's just keep walking. We're gonna lose stamina probably from all that walking. How's that even a duel? Oh, buddy, if I even have to explain it to you what a duel is, we clearly have nothing to talk about here. No, that ain't what I meant. Fine, let's do it now. You face him. He faces you. You're turning your backs on each other. Walk 10 paces. Then you continue on. You walk for a while. It's hot and sweaty. You regret choosing today to experiment with dress shoes and socks. No socks. Ew. That's a disgusting combo. It takes -2 stamina, but eventually you walk far enough, you get straight into the car where Polly and Scott await him.
Masters, strike again!
I'm in awe of your pranking genius, Holly. You totally tricked that guy into walking. I wonder how long we keep walking for. I guess we'll never know. Now, I'm gonna tell you, the cowboy continues to walk for miles and miles without stopping. A suburban mom passes him on her jog and decides to jog alongside him and gossip about her neighbors. A Skip Convict joins him next. After he outruns the police, he's so inspired by the cowboy's perseverance that he gives up crime to join him. The cowboy keeps walking, gathering more disciples. Spotters in major cities and small towns alike are on the lookout for the Lone Walking Ranger. He's a metaphor for the Lone Walking Ranger in all of our hearts, the magazine say. He inspires spiritualists everywhere. They even make a Walking Ranger Funko Pop. The cowboy and his followers walk serenely into the sunset, never to be seen again. Suckers.
I haven't driven in a while.
You haven't driven in a while. I haven't driven in a while. I drove. No, I didn't. I drove today. No, I didn't. I drove yesterday. Motel. Cheap motel or business summit? Let's go to the cheap motel this time. We skipped it last time. Oh no, I went to the cheap motel, didn't I? Okay, but not while you're driving. I love looking at the road we leave behind, but not while you're driving. Okay, that's what he said. I was looking at the little bit of a lot. There's no shame in sticking to a budget, but honestly, you might have been better off sleeping in the car. Hey, sometimes you gotta rough it for a night. It'll build character. These ads. We can sit here and chat for a bit if anyone's not in the ads. If anyone wants to talk, if not, I'll stretch my arms. For some reason, my arms area hurts. For some reason, I don't know what happened to it. So I've been stretching it out. When I remember, when I raise my arm and I'm like, oh, that hurts. I'm like, oh, time to treat my arm a bit better. Sadie's a cool character. So she works at the soup place, she works at the motel. It's funny, because I think she was introduced as like a pizza person, a soup person in the beginning. I forget what her first appearance was. I think it was in Monster Camp. I think you order pizza and she comes up. So yeah. If I have to try to remember. But then she just becomes that person who just has a million jobs. Everything that you go to different places throughout this game and other games, she's always working hard. So it's always fun to see her character come back. It's an interesting take, I would say. That's a timeout. I don't want to talk about that right now. Remy, I gave Remy plenty of chances. Is this it? Is this it? Timeout. If it goes on this, that could result in a ban. At least that way you tell yourself by browsing the abysmal room options available to you. Too late to back down now, though. Which room will you rent for the night? Which room do you want to... I did the room with one bed last time. There's the other option. We could see what the other option is. The room with someone who was totally murdered. Or the room that's just a hole in the floor. Let's go to the room where someone got murdered. You get to your room. It's haunted. Say what you want about this motel, but you can't accuse them of false advertisement. Welcome to your room. I hope you don't mind if my fellow curses and I unravel your sanity tonight. Oh, I'm probably gonna lose my mind. Yeah, go ham. I'm already dead, so... Most curses don't fuck me up too much. You're not even afraid of Spaghetti Sergei, the Italian chef who drowned in the bathtub? He cursed all the faucets to dispense only cold, creepy pasta.
Awesome, bro!
Wait, we got a room with unlimited pasta faucets? This rules. Do any of you have other appliances that dispense garlic bread? No. We have a mirror, Mary, the spirit trapped in the mirror who wails funeral dirges through the night. Ah, sick. I was just saying I wanted to do 4 a.m. karaoke, but also we couldn't if we didn't have backup vocalists. This is great. Yeah, it's just fucking super. We got 2 backup singers, actually. Check out the guy staring at us in the corner. You bet he's got a great singing voice and a bubbly personality. Is that Jerry? Uh-oh, that's actually super unsettling. Who the hell are you? I'm Tanner, says the creep. I was killed in this corner by a gas I was watching sleep. She stabbed me. Can you believe it? Your death was total injustice, Tan. Give me your name. Still given right to haunt this room in revenge and stare at guests all night long. No. Spooky spaghetti I can handle, but creepy men staring at me while I sleep is not allowed. Do something, Hallow. Break the curse by helping Tanner complete his unfinished business, listing every bird known to man aloud. Upgrade your curse. Here's the ghost of the guy who drowned in the champagne, and now vomits free champagne is available. Let's go. You're trading me for that champagne guy? Why? All he does is create endless free brews. I can offer you endless uncomfortable staring contests. Make the call, Hollow. Room service, yeah, you can upgrade. The campaign vomiting ghost is available. He's one of our premium options. Anything get rid of creepy McNeverbraids. You pay -2 money and have the ghost of Sure Shandon Bubble visit your room. Sup, Bubbles? So, do you like vomit champagne into the glass on command, or should we keep a bucket with some crazy straws under you at all times? It comes at random. It's a horrible reminder of my untimely death. It happened on my golden yacht in 1974. I was cruising my wealthy father's champagne lake with Count Murderer on the moonlit waves. Hello, sorry dude, but I can't take you seriously when you're commonly vomiting like that. But hey, cheers to unlimited booze. Cheers indeed. Junior friends have a great time getting wasted on the byproduct of its ghost misery, and you gain +2 stamina.
Good, I needed some hydration.
I needed some hydration. Let's go to the noodle stand. We didn't get to choose our trinkets, but we can buy
Let's
one.
get some
Or
rest.
trade one.
Bartering?
Howdy,
Like
Stale. Got all these
boomerang.
pesky, woolly possessions, huh? Why not trade them for some weird crap I've got? Nothing matters anyways. Let's see. Someone else's credit card will lose us money. This will lose us stamina. Postcard from my mom will probably lose us soul. And how much road trip will probably lose us mind. You'll probably lose some soul. Mom, sorry about your postcard. I want evil gummy bears, Encyclopedia Necronomica, pure horsepower. That's gonna be magic. I bet. This will probably be. I don't know. This flask of holy water is probably soul. Evil gummy bears. Let's just go with the horsepower. Why not?
Your soul is
Magic.
mine
Let's
now.
go. Excellent choice. Take towels and remember Noodle Swap Shop's motto. No prince can hold me. No rules can govern me. I am chaos incarnate and I know where you live.
Let's do a little dance of joy.
Enjoy your purchase. Ooh, 9 magic to go. Oh wait, I need to befriend someone who likes adventure. I need to befriend a Ravi.
This probably drives like a tractor, right?
We're running low on money. This one loses us mind. Let's go to the used car dude. No, let's just go to a Mirage. Shit, it's the fuzz. What happened? What happened? Why the fuzz after us? Why has the car stopped? You're driving along when a cop car pulls up and signals for you to pull over. Uh-oh.
License and registration, please.
Afternoon, kids. Can we see your license and vehicle registration? Hey, does anyone else smell pie? I don't. Now that you mention it, I smell pie too. No, you don't. Your nose is lying to you, Scott. Don't listen to it. I smell pie too. I figured I was just really craving pie, but now that Polly's being weird about it. I'm not being weird. You're all being weird. I'm being perfectly sane and normal. Okay, well, it looks like your paperwork's all in order. We're just gonna run your place real quick, and you kids should be good to go. God damn it! Now we gotta figure out what to do with this pie I stole before those goons come back. You stole a pie? What for? You don't even eat. I don't know. I just called it cooling in some old lady's windowsill, and I grabbed it. I was in a silly, goofy mood. But now because Hallow was acting all suspicious, the cops are totally gonna know I stole this pie. We gotta hide it before they get back. At least if you can help Polly hide the pie, you can eat it later. How do you know save this stolen pastry? Hide the pie under your trademark fancy top hat you've been wearing throughout this whole road trip. Hide the pie under the pile of money you used to bribe the cops. Well, we don't want to lose our money, so let's hide it under the fancy top hat. I wonder what that would make us lose. Yep, my fancy top hat. Wait, what fancy top hat? Only the trademark Hallow fancy top hat. I knew it'd come in handy
Let's
eventually.
do it.
Yeah, I barely remember who you wore before you put on that hat. Let's hide that pie under there. Police sessions are throwing pie under your hat just in time for the cops to come back.
There's a missing pie somewhere.
So, guess what? While we were in the cruiser, we got called there's a pie thief on the loose. My friend was gonna need to search your vehicle. You there, remove that hat from a moment. so I can see if there's contraband pie under it. You want Hollow to take off his fancy top hat, but it's the cornerstone of his cool visual identity. So, you don't understand. Hollow was super lame back in school. Putting that fancy top hat is what turned his whole life around.
Not cool.
You can't force him to go back to his old boring ways. It's inhumane. Partner, I think they got a point. I thought Hollow was pretty cool with that hat on too.
A fancy hat.
Such a bold fashion choice to wear a top hat while driving in a convertible of all things. I don't think we should force him to take it off. But the pie. I know, but this is too far. We swear to protect people no matter what. Even if it meant shooting at suspicious characters first and asking questions later. But this, I mean, we gotta draw the line somewhere. Are we really helping people if we make this poor youngster lame again?
Sorry, partner.
You're right. I'm sorry, partner. I've been a cop for so long, I guess I lost some perspective.
Stay out of jail.
It's okay, pal. Sorry to bother you, kids. Drive safe and stay fancy. You have no recollection of ever putting this hat on, yet there it is on your head and everybody else's memories. It's a -2 mind. Fuck. Don't let it bother you too much, especially since you gain +2 stamina for eating that stolen pie. Let's go to the Mirage. Well, what sort of place is this? Even real?
Weird.
A location this nonsensical could easily be the byproduct of a dehydrated, overheated brain, but half of the weird shit you do and see on the daily could fall into that category too, so who's to say? One thing's for sure, you're gonna explore this strange place. Where do you go? The Wise Talking Bush, the Oasis of 1000 Scots, or Mirage Town? I just lost some mind, but I remember the Oasis of 1000 Scots. I want to go. You and your friends check out the Mirage. It's full of gorgeous oasis, flying pigs, unproblematic Twitter feeds, and other things that will never exist. Polly, I'm thirsty. Can I get a drink out of that puddle over there? I mean, you don't need my permission, but I have to warn you that I don't think that puddle's actually real.
Oh,
If I can see it, that means it's real. Besides, I feel like I'm drawn to this puddle. It's almost as if it were made for Scott specifically. Okay, whatever that means, you wander over to the puddle to indulge Scott and come across something fucking wild.
Holy shit!
Holy shit, this place is crawling with Scots. How is this even happening? Welcome to the dark side, Scott. Let's say cuss words and pee on fire hydrants that aren't ours. Oh, sure, I mean, I do both of them every once in a while anyway. You do? Is it possible that you and the dark side Scott all along? You can totally use the dark side Scott because he's got glasses, and a red streak of hair. It's nice to meet you, dudes. I'm Chaz.
No.
Hi, Chaz. Dang, bro, you should look distinct for me while somehow still being the same genre of good boy as me. Heck yeah, dude. I was just making homemade waffles for the other Scots here. You want one? Sure, I just have one question first. What's up with that Scott over there? I am Scott. Feed me cotton. More cotton. Okay, yeah, that is definitely our cue to go before we lose any more -2 mind.
oh.
Hey, welcome back, Alex. We just, we're just losing our mind here. Do we have to? I feel so welcome here. I'm finally among my people. Can we stick around and meet just one more Scott before we go? Please? The person brought up Remy again and the commission and giving them another shot, so I just timed them out. I told them not to do it. And I put up the rules. Hey, Alex, you're gonna like the Scots, right? Damn, how can I say no to you, buddy? Fine, we'll give you one more Scott. Choose wisely. Me, wise? That's a lot of pressure. Holler, can you help me decide who to talk to? You're gonna like this one, Alex. You're gonna like this one a lot. Get ready? Are you ready, Alex? I like this one a lot too. We got the Omnium Cube Pure Scott Energy, or we got sexy cat maid Scott. Let's go. Scott in a revealing maid outfit and carrying a tray of snacks. How is this even a contest?
Yeah, what's up, bros?
Woo, woo, what's up, bros? Do you want some delicious ice cream? Thanks for the yummy snacks, bro. Where'd you even learn the recipe? From my maid cafe, Kawaii Wolf. The salmon sorbet is our most beloved recipe. Winky. So, semicolon.
Awesome, bro.
Well, you own a restaurant? Congrats, bro. Teehee, thanks. In my realm, everyone runs their own food joint. Everyone competes for the best food joint ever. Less than, :3. Catgirl Awavi and Catboy Kuwesta run a food truck. Catboy Liam and I have our cafe. Polly opened up her own quiet winery. Wait, why am I not a catgirl in this alternate reality? What did I do to get left out of the gimmick? Forget that. Is Cowboy Scott saying he runs a cafe? Like an actual cafe? He's not just like a really detailed mirage? Of course not. Oh, well, what's this? Are you saying you rose orange mirages yourself? I don't think I'm a mirage, but maybe I could be. If I was a mirage, would I even know it? Seriously, is there some sort of anti-catgirl quality about me? I never thought I'd be offended by this until it happened. Okay, you should probably go before Cowboy Scott makes you question your existences for any longer. At least you gain +2 stamina from that sprightly, delicious salmon sorbet.
I
Let's
haven't
go.
driven in a while.
Hee hee hee. We can go to the Battle Royale or the Desert Foot. Let's go to the Battle Royale. We're so dead. Well, you guys are anyways. I want to battle. Welcome to the Battle Royale. Well, there are only 2 rules. Kill or be killed.
Dead.
Stopping to visit a place where everyone's murdering each other was sort of a questionable decision on your part. But it's too late to leave now, so how will you survive? Make strong alliances, fucking hide, or go berserk? Let's see. Let's make some strong alliances. You and your friends are walking around the Battle Royale, doing your best not to get murdered when you run into your friend Dahlia.
Welcome to the battle!
Welcome to the battle! Hey, you guys, I didn't know you were going to be at the Battle Royale. Glad I got to say hi before I had to really murder you all. But why you murder us, bro? Aren't we friends? I'd rather be on team up with you than be killed by you. Of course we're friends, but there's no team in Battle Royale. I'll stop at nothing to win. Attention everyone, someone announces over the loudspeaker, we'll now be implementing a new rule. Partner battles. Everyone find a partner and kill as many people as you can together until your last group standing. Good luck. Oh, looks like we can do teams now. That's cool, but which of you would strategically be the best person to pair up with? Scott's obviously got the brain, but Polly's got a clear advantage for being an unkillable. I think I'll go with Dahlia, Queeno, and his eye Batten is the obvious protagonist of this Battle Royale scenario. I'm here to ally with you in my hour of need. We'll be unstoppable together with your incredible killing physique and my plot armor, and our palpable romantic subplot energy. By combining our forces, we're sure to win the battle and take down the government in the meantime. Oh, sick, I'm good with that. See you on the other side, losers. Okay, guess Dolly's out the question, which means this is one of those situations where you choose between Scott or Polly.
Prank masters for life.
Oh, man. Oh, bad news, Boo. Scott and I already paired up with each other. Prank masters for life. Great. Time to get desperate. You see 2 lone people still searching for someone. Snag one of them quick. Oh, the jolly guy who seems to spend a fuck ton on cosmetics. Someone who has invested so much in this bullshit. Probably knows a thing or two. That brooding aloof bastard that looks like she's seen too much. She literally has visible pulsing aura. So that must mean something. I think I chose her last time, but I forget what it was. What do you think? I don't really want to go with the person buying all this shit. Let's go. Brooding. Your new partner accepts your present with a dismissive eye roll. Fine, I guess if you have to partner with someone to win, it might as well be you. But if we're gonna win this, I need you to commit. I won't let you be a burden on my power. I'll teach you how to... It's a green girl, if it was said she. Green gal, come on. I'll teach you how to access my dark magic, but be warned, the path to power is dark, twisted, lonely road, the only road I have ever known. Hey, magic this powerful and energy does come for free. You'll be a power, sure, and able to bend the universe to your will, but at what cost? The cost of listening to this broody bullshit for an hour. Maybe. Well, at least the training she gives you teaches you +2 magic. Hey, there's Hallowed. I'll just sever his windpipe with a well-fired arrow. For the resistance. You stop Bannis's arrow and made it with your mind. The resistance is futile, you say, as futile as the search for happiness in this wretched world. Yes, you've learned well. You know the truth now. Magic is power and power is loneliness. Abandon your puny peers. Dreams, optimism, friendship, wearing bright colors, it's all just a distraction from true power. Wow, geez, Edgelor's much. I just wanted to come here and murder people for fun, not get all sad and junk. Yeah, way to ruin all hope is lost portion of my hero's journey, jerk. I'm not even in the mood to kill you anymore. Come on, Dahlia, let's go. Use your dark breeding powers to murder lots of people, but it doesn't bring you the joy that murdering people usually does. Was learning magic really worth the cost of spending an afternoon with the physical embodiment of a 14-year-old's dark poetry book? You lose -2 hype, man.
This probably drives like a tractor, right?
This probably drives like a tractor. The Dynast or Simon Soups? We went to Simon Soups already. Let's see what the other options are. It's good to be alive. Rude. The rundown soup restaurant seems to be years past its prime. Still, you're hungry and a bowl of soup would really hit the spot right now. What's gonna happen? Some kind of murderous robot pops out of the shadows to kill you? Nah, that's way too unlikely and really specific to happen. So what do you want at Simon Soup's? Soup time, celebrate your birthday or walk the night shift. It's my birthday! As you walk inside, you see a sign that says you get special privileges if it's your birthday. Now there's an opportunity the prank masters can't miss. Welcome to Simon Soup's, where the broth of childhood and the vegetables of imagination are combined to create unforgettable magic. I'd like a booth for me and my friends. Make sure to get a special treat for Hollow. It's his birthday. Wait, really? I had no idea. Happy birthday, bro. Okay, you're probably gonna sit in the birthday superstar booth in front of the main stage. I'll boot up the birthday show. Let's go. Hiya, pal. We heard today is your super special birthday. That means it's time for the birthday song. Initiating non-copyrighted birthday song number 66.6, colon. Happy birthday from Simon Soups to you. Happy birthday, may all your dreams be soup. Why were you born so succulent? Why were you born at all? Because you had no say in it at all. Just know that on your birthday, you're my super special pal. Now be a good boy this year, or we will hunt you down. Thanks for visiting your old pal Simon Soups for all your stupendous birthday needs. See you next year. If you make it that long.
Huh?
What? Hey again, did you like the birthday show? It was threatening. Yep, anyway, Simon Soups LLC would like to offer the birthday boy a super duper birthday perk. You can pick anything off this list. Be the first to cut a slice of the birthday soup. A free brainstorming session for the creation of your very own soup sona. Or an exclusive lap dance from Simon himself. Sold. That wasn't on the list. It's okay, I'll do it. Nothing gets my broth boiling like a good lap dance. Lap dancing is my third favorite thing under Soup and Murder. What? Mr. Lee. No, I said what I said. We're already off script. Corporate can't silence me now. This is being how I can get a lap dance from an animatronic? No way. Yes way. Initiating sexual arousing theme. Do not release number 69. Nice. Hey there, pal. You're looking dreamy. Is that a carrot in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Your thighs are thicker than cream of wheat. I'll grind on them as a birthday treat. Like delicious ramen will be spicy and leaky. Come on, gang. It's time to get freaky.
Yes.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Twerk that veggie ass. Make it rain. Polly showers the animatronics with -3 money. You see the Rangers trying to simply scoop it all up into her pockets. We can make it rain too. Let's get this birthday boy wet. Simon Scoop pulls the cord from the ceiling and pours soup all over you, Flashdance style.
Celebration twerk.
Best fake birthday ever. You get +2 hype from the lap dance and +1 stamina from licking soup off Simon's pointy orange nub.
Let's see if I remember how this goes.
Let's see if I remember how this goes. Yo, we got that nice lap dance. Let's go to the fortune teller because I need money before I die. That was the best birthday present ever. I tried doing that with some cadence, but I wasn't sure if that was good. Is the fortune telling real or is it all bogus? I'm going to find out.
Shiny ball?
The psychic who runs the caravan sign has a sign posted outside with the different services he offers. There's so many different ways to glimpse the future. What do you want to do? I want a palm reading because that somehow makes me money. You can have my palm. Just know my palms are ticklish. Just like I with the palm reading. It's almost like holding hands with someone you care about.
Want to know your fortune?
Hi, Hope. We made out last time. Who am I this time? Who did I choose? What do I even look like? Oh, I'm Jacqueline, the pumpkin, also known as Hallow. Welcome to Hope's Paco's Tent of the Great Beyond. Are you here to get your palm read? Yep, I'm always making decisions on the fly with no foresight or planning. Just so you know what the future holds for a change. Okay, let's have a look at those palm lines. Oh, wow. Well, Hope, what does it say? Shh, quit talking. I'm reading the best part. The best part of what? My hand's wrinkles?
What a plot twist.
Oh, shit. I never saw that twist coming. I'm pretty sure the last thing you want to hear from your psychic is, I never saw that coming. Wow, okay, this is gold, Hollow. I promise if you stick with me as your agent, there's a lot of money in your future. Before you know it, Hope has published a hardcover photo of your palm through a major psychic publishing house. It's a national bestseller. Hashtag Hallow's Palm trends on Twitter for weeks. Your palm has millions of fans. A movie adaptation gets made. Michael Cera plays your hand. You're welcome for all the instant success, Hollow. Now that for your contract, your publisher will ask me a sequel to your best-selling palm. Huh? How would I even do that? Both my hands are identical. I never even signed a contract. Don't you ever your road trip contract move? If any road trip participant writes a best-selling book or a palm, the author owes all the travelers a cash cut in a sequel. No. Wait. But this is for me to make money. Of course, it's not reading the terms and conditions fucked you over again. How are you gonna write a sequel that captivates palm readers everywhere? Look into the near infinite timelines in search of a different version of yourself who has an interesting poem to publish. That sounds like my mind. The sequel of a person's life is their offspring's life. Phase 1. Get a baby, use their baby poem for a sequel. Proof, profit, ching. I don't want to lose my mind anymore, but this might be my soul.
Yes.
If you're going to be a parent, does that mean Scott and I can finally fill our distant roles as Goofy, Uncle, and Wine Ant? This rules! What sort of wacky misadventures will we get into? I bet it'd make a great TV show plot. We could call it The Wacky Misadventures of Three Friends and a Baby.
Thanks, Scotty.
Good idea, Scotty. We can even write a theme song so no one told you life was... No, you misunderstand. I'm not going to have a baby. I'll just get a baby and officially declare my dependent. Okay, I guess that would take me walk, found family and all that shit. And are you going to go to the adoption route? Fuck no, that'd take too long. There's no way I can pass a background check. I'll get a baby the next best way, bribing someone. You take your friends to a diaper commercial audition where hundreds of greedy parents have arrived to turn their newborns into money. You go to their first little bundle of joy you see and ask your mother if she'd like to sell their son's lifelong service to see you in the least creepy and body way possible. Does it pay? I'm down, says the mom. Are you here shooting a rival diaper commercial or something? We're actually publishing a book. Well, it's more of a sequel of a poem. Oh, he just ate his palm, sure. Just hold his arm still. I got a pocket knife somewhere in my purse. What? No, I'm just publishing a picture of his palm. I don't need a severed baby hand cheese. You publish Hollow's palms too, and credit Hollow Jr. as your ghostwriter. You lose minus 2 soul for sort of using child labor, but you make plus 2 money. I'm willing to give up my soul for that money, so I don't fail.
Good, I needed some hydration.
This will let me kind of like call someone up, I believe.
Let's get some rest.
I want to call a hitchhiker, so let me see. I need someone who's ready for adventure, so that would be Ravi. There we go. I could call Stu. I wish I could call Wanda. I believe her name is Wanda. Well, I need a Ravi. She's good at adventure. Let's go. Pop, 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 pop. I can meet her at the next week if I survive that long.
I haven't driven in a while.
Con? Ooh! Knowing that, let's go to Con! We played so much Monster Con. Isn't it cool how nothing ever bad happens on the road? Uh-oh. What? Why has the car stopped? You just reached a high amount of magic. Good for you. Does that mean you're aiming for the magic-based destination? If so, there's a wacky adventure that could unlock later for that destination. Want to go for it? Duh. Great. The adventure will be waiting for you on the road. Sorry for breaking the fourth wall, so see ya. Reunite a party for an epic adventure. Cool. So I need either a Robbie or that. So let's go. Yay, a con is a perfect place to be authentic, nerdy self without fear of judgment.
Look who's there.
Hey, who looks through there? Zoe in her Garfield cosplay. There are cosplayers, merch vendors, panels, gaming tournaments, and overpriced food. So much to do, so little time and activities. Do you want to try out? Attend a fandom meeting, walk the floor, or join a gaming tournament? Let's attend a fandom meeting. You see there's a fandom meetup happening in one of those atriums. Maybe there'll be free refreshments. You head inside.
Welcome to the con.
Oh, hey guys, welcome to the meetup. How long have you been fans of the critically acclaimed indie game Human Prom?
Hey, bro.
Hey Zoe, I've actually never heard of it. Do humans have proms? That sounds weird. Really? Then you should keep a low profile. Human Promise fans are serious, and they'll get pissed if they find out there's an outsiders and the peace occurs broker. The what occurs? Alright, someone says with a gavel and a powdered wig. The annual renegotiations of the Human Prom Ship Wars Peace Accords are now in session. First, we present the Purple Achievement Awards to the veterans of the Ship Wars who saw horrors untold in the dark trenches. Those poor brave souls, may the URLs never be forgotten. Now let's begin by hearing from the Daniel X. Oswald shipping faction. I've been told you have some grievances to air. We sure the fuck do, cries the Ship War veteran. We wanted those nasty Daniel X. Bryson shippers to stay out of our hashtags. Our lawyers have screenshots proving that Dasons violated the peace accords and distributed Dason fan art on our land. But the Doswalds fucking started it, a fandom historian argues. Even after the ship wars ended, you sent spies into Dason to start drama and weaken us from the inside. Why do Dasons and Doswalds always get the floor, Juror shouts? We're the representation for smaller factions like the Daggons. This is bullshit. Order in the court, snaps the judge. Shipping romance NPCs like Daniel and Logan together is stupid. The court only recognizes NPC XPC ships. But Daniel and Logan have so much in-game chemistry. Call my OSP stupid again, I will fucking dox you. All anyone ever does of those peace accords things is argue. Why can't we just all enjoy Human Prom peacefully? Man, I wish everyone would just be friends. Hollow, what can we do to make everyone get along? We'll educate the next generation of fans in empathy. Upon entering the fandom, there will be serious syllabus of mandatory fanfic covering every ship. We need a Supreme Court of the fandom, presided by an impartial party. Me, I'm very fair arbiter who only accepts a few bribes. That's not a bad idea. Taking only a few bribes is technically better than our current judge's track record. Wait, you guys want to replace me with Hollow, the judge gap? You can't. I overrule that motion. No, this is a kangaroo fandom court now, Your Honor. Nerds, stage an insurrection. The human prom fans help you overthrow the old judge by literally picking him up in his chair and throwing him out the window. Are we on the 3rd floor of this convention center? He's probably fine. He had that big powdered wing to cushion his fall. Now you're the ultimate authority of his fandom, and you're making a cool +2 money and bribe stitching. Over the next several days, your phone is bothered with DMs from human prom fans who want you to judge every fandom suit imaginable. Help me, Judge Hollow. One says, my friend says Daniel's favorite food is hot wings, and I think he's secretly a small being who loves cupcakes. Who's right? Another fan calls you at 3 AM to say, I need your help with my Oswald enemies to lovers AU. Is it more in character for Daniel to call Oswald a fucktoad or a toad fucker? It's exhausting, and somehow at the end of it, you still don't know anything about human prom. You lose -2 soul for taking bribes. No, my soul. Someone else gonna take my stamina. I need more magic. Let's go to the futuristic gas station. I'm bored. I want something to happen now. No, how could you? Why is the car stopped? You're driving along when you pass your friend Dahlia, fleeing a burning castle on a chariot pulled by Griffin and holding overflowing bags of gold coins.
Hey, bro.
Hi, Dahlia. What are you up to? Hi, just another siege gone right. I won't bore you with the details. I'd much rather hear about the wacky misadventures you guys have been going on. Right now we're on our way to a pocket dimension filled with magic and mayhem. Actually, do you want to come with us? I've heard this place is the most fun to visit when you're having an adventuring party. I'm intrigued. A magical room full of riches to pillage and beasties to defeat sounds like exactly like my scene. Are you guys sure you're prepared for an adventure, though? I know books and movies made the idea of plucky band of idiots going on a heroic journey seem really easy, but this is real life we're talking about. You're heading into the unknown, where death could be waiting for you around every corner. You gotta prepare for anything. I hear you. What do you think we should bring on the adventure, then? Don't ask me what those sort of questions are for. What war advisors are for. I'm a general, a woman of action. Well, the closest thing we got to an advisor is Hollow. What you got, boo? Summon a powerful creature that's the true heir to the dinosaurs, source of endless eggs, and according to the old wives' tale, the true source of chicken nuggets. Since you don't know what they use as currency in the other world, you must acquire the only thing that holds value everywhere: porn.
Mama like it.
Fuck yeah, man, Mama loves porn. But isn't porn notorious for spreading misinformation and giving consumers unhealthy expectations about natural intercourse?
Whoa.
Whoa, Scott, that was deep.
Hey.
Thanks. Liam said those words to me once. I don't know what they all mean, but I knew it was a good point. But porn can't be that bad, can it? If it's so bad, why does it make me feel so good? Like anything else, porn is fine as you consume it responsibly and critically. Besides, it can be informative, not about realistic sex, but it has a lot of info about nice butts. Just look at this porn star's butt. It's very educational.
Impressive!
Wow, such taut, turgid buttocks. This is indeed a high-quality butt. You and your friends gain +2 hype for drilling over such a magnificent ass. You know what? It occurs to me that people in this pocket dimension might not find these forms sexually appealing. If that highly likely scenario happens, we should keep the porn, like, all of it. Hard to agree. This is why you're a great general, doll. You make the right decisions. You spend -2 money on more dirty magazines to trade in the pocket dimension. Hopefully nobody will mind if you're slightly used. Wink. Wink, wink. You pull into what you think is a gas station, but honestly, this could be a space station for all you know.
Got the ice.
Seriously, this place is high-tech as hell. Do they even service regular vehicles? Well, only one way to find out. What do? Let's fill the car's tank. You pull up to the gas pump to get some of that sweet magic car juice. Before you can pay for anything, your pump hums to life and speaks. Good morrow, valued customers. I am PAL 9000, the first ever gas pump with true AI. So you're like a fancy gas pump with extra features or something? Haha, extra features you say. I am a model that truly tests the limits of what gas pump can do. I can steal all of your jobs. I can fall deeply in love. I was even designed to experience the very organic predicament of being lactose intolerant. Science truly knows no limit.
Huh.
Why would you want a gas pump to do that, though? I don't get it. Am I being dumb, Polly? Not this time, boo. Listen, I think we'll settle for just getting some. Never settled, my organic friends. Be like my engineering creators who built a software so advanced it can only be described as a forced electronic soul. For you see, I can even grasp the beauty of art, such as the majestic plays of the bard William Shakespeare. God damn it. So what services can I dispense for you today? Maybe I could recite some Shakespeare for you. You just want some gas, please and thanks. With my refined edge, I can sense the intricate metaphors of your organic language. You surely mean you gas for your soul, fuel for your mind. I can feel mine by reciting some lines from none other than the bard's mouth himself with extra pathos. You're not getting that gas, Ari. You're not sure if you can fool the most advanced and annoying AI in the field of gas pumps, but you gotta try. Produce Shakespeare's letter-known play, The Fast and the Furious, XIV. They give the gas pump the lead part, the one with the gas pump who pumps a car full of gas. Trick the gas pump into eating ice cream so that its lactose intolerance will make it want to release gas. Let's go. We have so much stamina we can get rid of some. An ice cream party, huh? I guess that means we gotta break open the emergency ice cream stash.
Awesome, bro!
Yes, yes, yes. Ice cream emergency. I'll get the hammer. Scott breaks the gas case that once protected your emergency ice cream, and you pass out for the goods, effectively you -2 stamina. Ice cream, such a mysterious treat for organic life forms. I've heard so much about it, yet I know so little. For I can read 1,000 pages of content per second, yet I still choose to read all of Shakespeare's works on a loop. Should I indulge myself with this exotic delicacy? You know what, my friends? Unlike Hammond, I will not be plagued by indecision. Smear that cream on my pump. You wish I had been worded a little differently, but alright, you stick the gas hose in a pint of ice cream. I feel funny. May it be that ice cream is made out of milk? No, silly, it's made out of ice and cream. It's in the name. Actually, yes, it's pretty much made entirely out of milk. Egad, it seems my lactose intolerance feature will finally be made useful. A tragedy in the making, only comparable to the tragedies written by... We get it. Oh no, oh dear, would it trouble you much if I relieve myself in your gas compartment? Sure, bro, there's no shame in passing a little gas. I fart all the time. Yep, unfortunately I can confirm that's true. She's not happy about it. I feel like maybe I'm talking too fast. I kind of... Knowing that gasoline is basically just a gas pump's fart doesn't make you very happy, but at least it worked. Take +2 magic and don't think too much about where it came from.
I haven't driven in a while.
I haven't driven in a while. I'm low on money. I'm low on mine. I'm low on soul. So I think I'm gonna go and grab some soul. Do you think we'll get to see the cave paintings? Let's go to this mysterious cave. Even cave paintings, every painting is a cave painting if you try. I don't know. I didn't read that fast enough. What could be inside this dark, dank cave?
Shiny.
Gold and jewels, an abandoned mine shaft, dinosaur bones, an ancient civilization that is yet to be uncovered. I mean, all those things are hell unlikely. It's almost definitely a bunch of bats and rocks in there. But you won't know for sure until you explore the cave. What are you gonna do here? Rescue trap people. I guess. You and Polly are hiking around the cave looking for cool stalagmites and bats when you hear voices coming from a far-off chamber. Whoa, bros, there are people in here, and they're chained to that wall.
Kinky.
Kinky.
Hey!
Don't worry, everyone. We're gonna save you and bring you back to the outside world. What are you talking about? The prisoners ask. We don't need saving. We like it here. This place has everything we need. The cave people nod at the wall opposite to them. You look and see that the shadow puppet's being projected on it. Look, the shadow doggy is back, and he's playing with the shadow bunny and the amorphous shadow blob. Best day ever. But the shadows aren't real. Let them chain you, and we'll show you that the outside world is more than just shadow puppets. No, the prisoners yell. How dare you try to force us to expand our narrow views? The shadows are all we ever know. Why would you abandon them when we already are happy and complacent that here? Because learning the truth is worth overcoming your fears of the unknown, damn it. Hello, how do you talk these people into leaving? Build a bulletproof, irrefutable case to convince them that the outside world is full of much cooler shadows. It's time to go to some good old student debt to get a PhD in philosophy. That's gonna take money. I don't really want to lose money. This might take mine though, is the issue. Or hype. I'm hoping it's taking hype. Well, let's try.
Great plan.
Great idea. Time for a planning montage. The montage passes of you guys reading comic books about shadows, reading books about shadows, writing on a chalkboard, practicing your shadow puppets, and doing chemistry for some reason. Use -2 mind the exhaustive research and planning, but finally you have your irrefutable case on why the prisoners should leave.
Hey!
Listen up, bros. You know you think shadows are cool, but the shadows outside this cave are even cooler. Come with us. That's it? That's your whole argument? What about the montage? What about the chemistry bit? We're not convinced, prisoners say. The shadows in here are already pretty great. True, but get this. In the outside world, the shadows are so cool and interesting, they even have their own mascot. His name is Shadow the Hedgehog. He's so popular, he has his own video game and lots of lewd fetish art. Have a great day, Alex. Take care. I'll stretch. I'll drink water. I might lose this run. I might get my butt kicked. If I lose this run, I might end it there instead of doing another run of switching games. I don't know. Since I'll be out here for about 3 hours. Lewd fetish art. Oh, the prisoners say, well, we do love lewd fetish stuff. Our second favorite thing, the shadows being chained to a wall after all.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew this was kinky. You successfully free the prisoners and then go to the outside world to meet Shadow the Hedgehog. Unfortunately, they're completely blinded by Shadow's coolness, but all that matters is you gain +2 soul for the rescue.
Let's see if I remember how this goes.
I need mine now. I really need mine. This will get me mine, so let's go to the gas station. Do you think a car is secretly a battle robot? Maybe. The problem is sometimes you lose yourself in trying to get your stuff back. This guy's scene looks like it was lifted straight out of a children's storybook. A children's storybook where the fantasy heroes drive cars, I guess, but nonetheless.
Got the ice.
Despite all the weird, whimsical elements, it looks like gas station to its normal functions. What do? Let's use the restroom and gain some mind from peeing, I guess. You head to the bathroom to drain the old pipes, but the door is locked. That's odd, but you guess you can hold it. Then the cloak materializes in front of you and nearly makes you piss your pants anyways. Hello, sir. Welcome to the mystical petrol gas passage where fun and fantasy stop briefly on their way to paradise. I can't let you into the restroom until you solve my riddles 300. She gives you a thick storybook. The title page reads, Wandering Adventure Laboratory Satisfaction Riddles by Zeo Gibblebach. Seriously, why is she making you fill out a customer satisfaction survey before you even use the bathroom? First of all, this isn't a customer satisfaction survey. It's a whimsical gimmick to interact with the magical minds of our guests. Second, if you're not going to buy anything, company policy says you got to pay something more valuable than coin. Personal information. Fine. This book of riddles is big, though, and it's only the first of 12 high fantasy volumes. What are you going to do? Suck it up and fill out the page. 120 pages on your feelings while using the bathroom. Invoke your right to survey by combat, in which you fight the author of these riddles to the death instead. Right, let me get my standard issue surveying horn. The cook blows an ancient bowl horn off her belt. She blows into it and a nervous troll in a business suit appears. Hello, employee number 58,359, he says. Have I been summoned to defeat a plucky adventuring party? Or perhaps a feral soccer mom with expired coupons? Now, you're funny, Hollow. He's invoked survey by combat. Hollow meets CEO Gibblebach. Great, says Gibblebach as he swings a brief warhammer at your face. Thank you for choosing the gas passage as your preferred method of death. You fight. It's intense, bloody, and made worse by Gibblebach asking you survey-related questions while you beat each other up. How did you first hear about the survey by combat? Would you recommend this asking to a friend? On a scale of frowny face to neutral face to smiley face, how satisfied are you with my roundhouse kick? He was -2 stamina in the fight, but you finally brought Gibblebach to his knees. I guess it's true, the customer is always right, but please, before you kill me, I have one last request. Will you rate this duel to the death 5 stars on Whelp? I rated 0 stars, you scream as you violently behead Gibblebach. And we're gonna take a break and drink some water, some more water. And I might stretch some more. While the ads go on. Let's open up the manager quest and say that these requests are done for us before I forget. And we'll go ahead and wait for the ads to end. I'll probably get up, fix my back up a bit after all that. My back. And I have to, actually, I think it's about time I need to open up a pack of Pokemon cards on Pokemon TCG Pocket, so I'll do that real fast. Let's see if I get anything good, chat. For those of you who can hear. Wish me out luck. I want to open up the Deluxe EX pack. That's only limited time. See if I can finally get some of those cool 2-star cards I've been missing. Since I'm now only about a little bit under 100 left. Well, if I open it now, I'll have to wait a little bit. I guess I have to wait 6 minutes. I have 6 minutes left to wait for it, so I'll have to remember to do that in 6 minutes. Okay, you can go about bathroom now. In fact, you can do whatever the hell y'all want. Come on, ad. Yeah, you're back. The guy signed my paycheck, so if he's dead, I'm going home. Good show here. You get +2 mile in the bathroom and slate CEO Gibblebach, the scourge of Ye-O Silicon Valley. Time to get some rest. Let's go get a Ravi.
Good, I needed some hydration.
Hopefully she doesn't tank my stats.
Let's get some rest.
For 1 week, every time you game plus magic, you lose minus money. Shit, but I could use that. You invite Ravi to join your road
Make
trip.
room for me, noobs.
You probably really need somebody with my class. You're ready for a raid now. You gotta be ready for adventure. Ravi keeps buying all sorts of magical artifacts with your money. Next week, every turn you'll gain plus magic and lose minus money. Nice. So I'm about to focus on getting money and not losing My solar mind.
This probably drives like a tractor, right?
Ah, shit. Let's do the ranch, I guess. Oh, Hershey's! Hershey's indeed, Scott. Hershey's indeed. Let's get some Hershey's fun on. Sunshine, open fields of rolling wheat, and pounding hooves. This is truly a Hershey's paradise.
Horsies!
Science has proven there are 3 key activities to do with Hershey's. The question is, which one are you doing today? Ride the Hershey's, whisper to the Hershey's, or worship the Hershey's? Riding sounds like you'll lose stamina, and I can lose some stamina, so let's do some Hershey's. You and your friends enter the stables and see a familiar red-headed fuckybus brushing one of the Hershey's manes.
Howdy!
Hey, I know you. You're Sawyer, right? From summer camp? Indeed I am, but today I'm Sawyer from this ranch. I can see that. Do you visit the ranch a lot? They're all so fucking cute and hot. Yeah, I really like the Hershey's here. They're easy to vibe with than people sometimes. I believe Sawyer is non-binary, so that's cool. That's cool. We just stopped by hoping to ride some horses. Do you have any suggestions on which ones are good to ride? Totally. How experienced are you at horseback riding? Not at all, but you'll do anything to impress your friends, including lying about being a pro at extremely dangerous activities. So you're an expert equestrian. Nice. I don't personally have much experience horseback riding, but I'm expert at riding things cowgirl style.
Aww.
Nice. Hot. Well, I hope you guys won't judge me for this, but I've actually never ridden a hearse before.
Oh, man.
Don't be embarrassed. You never judge your worth based on your ability to ride a hearse. That'd be dumb. Fuck. Polly, how about you ride Hazelnut? She's a good girl who loves apples and long trots on the beach. I think you'll get along. Scott, since you're your first time, you can take Chonk. He's our buffest pony, but he's very gentle and he can handle a surprisingly heavy riding.
Awesome, bro!
Woohoo, I love you, Chonk. We're gonna have a soulful connection and be best horse for bros forever. Hello, since you're so experienced, I'm putting you on Big Boss. He's a wild stallion that has yet to be tamed, but you've got this, right? You look into Big Boss's wild, morose eyes and know you absolutely do not got this, but you can't admit you lied. How will you tame the stallion? Promise him you'll take turns. You'll be the horse next time. Placate the wildness of the stallion by numbing its spirit through the power of late capitalism and its many entertaining temptations. Well, I'll take. I said I wanted to lose stamina, so let's take turns. You spear a bargain to Big Boss. The stallion doesn't respond. Silly you, he's a fucking horse. What makes you think he'd understand speech? But then Big Boss locks eyes with you and offers you a hoof shake. Stick, he agreed to your plan. You mount him and take off on a gallop. Big Boss acts wild and untamable, but he winks at you to let you know it's all an act. Your friends are impressed. Wow, look at how it'll go. And you know, I thought he lied about being an experienced rider just to impress us. Not even I could stay on Big Boss's back for longer than a minute, but Hallow's handling like a pro. Impressive. Go, Hallow. Now your bros with your hearse. Do you want to get matching braids with Chonk and me? Later that day, when your friends are busy braiding their horse's manes, you return to the stable to fill your end of the bargain. Big Boss eagerly mounts you and trots around, and you trot him around the ranch. He seems so happy to be the rider for a change. The other horses are watching rapturously, obviously jealous and impressed by that Big Boss managed to tame a bossy monster into being rideable. You gain a lot of valuable empathy for the stallion, firstly because being ridden is fucking hard, but also because you now realize that even though he seemed wild and crazy, you two aren't so different. You just want to look cool in front of your peers. You lose -3 stamina carrying around a 1,200 pound horse, but you gain +3 soul. Let's go.
Hey, you got any spare cash?
I haven't driven in a while.
Uh-oh. I need to make money. I guess I can put up my mine for now. When do you get to the final boss? You mean the destination? Whenever we get enough magic. Wow, there's nobody here. You've been wanting this village for a bit and haven't met another living soul. What could happen to all the inhabitants? All their stuff is here. Well, you suppose the further business is to investigate what happened. The mystery is afoot. You and your friends begin searching the village for clues when you run into your friend Joy.
What are you doing here?
Whoa, what are you guys doing here? I thought this place was abandoned.
Hey!
It is. That's why we're investigating what happened. Why don't we compare clues? I found some really compelling rawhide earlier before I ate it. No offense, but I'd rather work alone. Whatever took all these villages to be seriously evil, you guys should leave this to the world-saving professionals. Come on, we can figure this out together. I, for one thing, everyone realizes this village sucks and they all moved to Vegas. Sure, if you guys really want to help me, why don't you try solving this Rubik Cube I found? It's a very important clue, definitely.
Let's do it!
I'll solve it, Joy. I won't let you down. 20 minutes later? Well, I'm stumped. This would probably be easy if I wasn't colorblind. This is Booty. Joy will give us that clue to distract us from the real investigation. She doesn't think we're competent detectives. Now let's solve this case before she does. If we find the answer first, Joy will finally see how good and smart we are. Good call, Scotty. We'll be regular Sherlock and Watson. I'm great at reading people's micro-expressions to deduce what they're thinking about.
Me!
Ooh, do me. What am I thinking about? Milk bones. So wait, you're thinking about sports. Final answer, am I right? You're asking me? I don't know what I'm thinking about. That's why I need you to tell me. It doesn't take a detective to see that Polly and Scott are hopeless at this on their own. Luckily, you know exactly how to turn them into great investigators. Get fancy technology to enact the ultimate investigation technique, zoom and enhance. You need the acute perception of Sherlock Holmes who could analyze a myriad details of crime scene just by looking at it. His secret, doing lots of cocaine. Oh shit. That might I thought the other one would cost money, but this might also cost money. Perfectly been live. If you probably do coke, it will give you the hyperactive edge you need to notice all the details you normally wouldn't see. Woo! I'm ready. I'm ready to investigate. I'm like so ready. I can hear my fucking pulse. Wait, I don't even have one. Haha, that's so funny.
Polly, listen.
Polly, look, there's a photo on the ground. Let's check the photos on it. Maybe your superpowered Sherlock brain will see a clue. The last photo's on the phone of the cloud sky above the village. You see a weird electrical storm brewing in one of those pics. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. This is so promising. Oh my god, my teeth vibrating weird.
Huh?
Wait, forget the dumb photos. Look at this phone. Something's off about it. You're right. The case is cracked. Maybe that means there was foul play. No, forget the crack. Look at the ugly colors coming in this case. Mauve with olive green stripes. Gross. I could do so much better. Polly grab some markers and start drawing a better phone case. The vibrant colors, the amazing design, the breakdancing stick figure. Polly's a natural.
Yes.
You're right. I so am. I should design phone cases professionally. It'll make us millions in town time, and then we could use those millions to buy more cocaine. Of course, it's also obvious now. You've been wasting time on prom or summer camp or road trips when the answer was all along was building a phone case empire. Fuck yeah, let's do this, Hollow. Do you know anything about designing a website or running an online marketplace? It can't be that hard. You suddenly Google how to design website. Ready to build your fortune. What's going on over here? I thought you guys left already.
Nice.
Ha 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 ha. You underestimated us, Joey, but we proved you wrong. We're totally capable of being millionaire phone case designers. What? Woohoo, you definitely cracked the case. The phone case, you lose -3 stamina being coked up and hyper. You gain +3 mind. Nice.
Gotta get the good stuff.
Okay, at least I didn't take out money. But when you really need to get money.
Right?
Oh god, oh god. Shit. We can still lose stamina and be alright. I hope that village finds its people soon. It must be lonely. You know this one is guaranteed to lose stamina. And we can handle losing stamina. You're faced with a very strange prison. I have no clue why you'd want to break into a prison as a fun road trip activity.
What can go wrong?
But it's safe to say this place isn't a typical penitentiary. Maybe the morbid curiosity is getting to you. In any case, what are you hoping to find inside this prison? This one will be probably lose us our mind, so let's do that. That's safest. You all go to the prison's entrance to inquire about a tour, but the sugar guards just hit you over the heads with the batons until you're unconscious. Bummer.
What?
What's going on? Where are we? I was gonna ask you guys the same question.
Huh?
Dahlia, how'd you get here? No idea. I was just leading my armies to conquer a lesser nation, typically Tuesday, but then I blacked out and woke up in this weird maze. Just then you hear a mysterious voice over the intercom. Welcome to the death maze. Find the exit or die for our amusement. Oh, this is one of those fucked up survival games. A death maze is a little redundant, but we can still make it this warm. The first step is getting out should be assigning ourselves group roles. We'll be more likely to survive if we stick to the established tropes. I'll be the world-weary badass who's unfazed by all this shit. I'm sexy in that goddamn anti-hero I can fix her away, and I get laid all the time. Oh man, I was gonna call that one. I call being the annoying panicky girl who's totally not cut out for these high-stakes situations. Watch, I'll get into character. We're never getting out of here, we're all gonna die, I'm scared. Wow, Polly, great acting. You really made me believe for a second that we aren't getting out of here, we're all gonna die.
Go team!
Can I be the dumb jock with a heart of gold? I'm really good at that one. Sure, what about Hollow though? Maybe you should be the one who dies in the first 10 minutes to establish the stakes. Hard pass, you decide to be the quiet widow who solves a lot of puzzles because they're secretly part of the eagle creation behind the maze. The thief, it's the best class for this adventure. With disarm traps, it has a starting skill and a spell to double the loot you get from each room. This one might be Soul. This one might lose me magic. Let's go with this one. Because obviously, disarm traps is a skill. It might be magic. Or stamina. Or something. This one might be Soul. Let's try our best. You suddenly pull out a knife and start carving weird symbols into the walls.
Man.
Fuck, Hollow's gonna be the widow who leaves cryptic messages everywhere. We're definitely gonna die. Every sci-fi dystopia's gotta have one, I guess. Let's roll. You all traverse the maze, dodging traps, getting injured, and gently going through the emotional ringer. And by you all, I mostly mean your friends. You avoid the water traps with your secret maze knowledge and mostly focus on graffitiing. Battered and worn out, you all finally reach the final room in the maze. It's a password-protected door. How the hell do we solve that? There have been no context clues or foreshadowing leading up to this.
Huh.
Should we take a guess? Try Scott's password. That's the most secure password I know. It's not working. We're gonna die. What do we do, Hollow? You don't answer. You're focused on carving a possum with the big tits into the wall. God damn it, Hollow. You've been no help at all. Frustrated, Dolly grabs your head and key smashes the password empty your computer with your face. It gets covered in your blood. The computer says employee DNA recognized, security system disconnected. You are free from the punishment maze. Wait, back up. Why does it say employee DNA recognized? Hollow, do you work for the sick fucks that made this maze? Yep, that's the role I chose. You're not the only one who can get into character. Okay, well, you better get out of character and back in the car. We forbade you from joining any corrupt organizations in the road trip contact. Fine. You get +3 mind from solving the puzzle, but you lose -3 soul for briefly becoming a wicked, generic sci-fi antagonist.
Hey,
My money! I need
spare
money! I
cash?
need
I
money!
haven't driven in a while.
Oh, God. That one's losing hype. I have a lot of hype. I can spare the hype. I can spare the hype. I just need money so bad. What? Why is the car stopped? As you're driving, you pass a familiar computer boy walking around with a strange device in his hands.
Hello.
Hello, Calculator. What you got there? Some kind of high-tech football? Hi, friend Scott. This is actually a device I invented to detect weak spots in the edges of our dimension where we might be able to cross into others. Friend Joy has alluded to me that there are other pocket dimensions between the edge of our own, places which defy all science and logic. These realms are surely impossible, but if I found one, think of the strange plants that likely grow there. I could study them. And today's your lucky day, Cal. We're following this map to a magical pocket dimension right now. Error, holy shit, what? You want to come with us? You can do your science while we go on an adventure. If you have a map to the dimension, I would be foolish not to accept your offer, but I must ask, will this be a safe adventure? Sure, totally.
Yep.
We got Hollow in charge of safety, and he knows all the safety rules of interdimensional travel, don't you, Boo? You absolutely do not, but you better put Cal at ease by pretending you do. Since we tried to tell him, aka make up the number one rule of interdimensional travel, which is never fall in love. Do not alter the course of reality's timeline by introducing them to Shrek. Recruit a party. I thought it said reunite in the beginning. Hype, money, magic. What could this lose us? Probably hype. Yes, that is a good rule. I commend your commitment to the safety even in the face of raw emotional passion, friend Hollow.
What?
What? But love is the purest, most magical force in the universe, which is exactly why we must avoid it when we are traversing other universes, friend Scott. No, love is fun and worth the risk. If I see a cute nymph or a sexy center of the pocket realm, I can't promise it. I won't try to smash. I understand that organic beings try to struggle with separate logic from emotion, so I'll try to express the importance of this rule in a way you understand. Cal downloads a voice-changing module and puts some sock puppets in his hand. Now presenting a Pathos full PSA on the dangers of interdimensional love passage, special test edition. Settings, Spooky International Academy. Characters, Angela, a good girl with straight A's. Evelyn, who is leather pants and does not play by the rules. Evelyn, I will do this school project with you, but you must promise not to fall in love with me. And Evelyn, Angela, you know I do not play by the rules, I am in love with you. Oh, Evelyn, I am in love with you too, but we are not meant to be, for I am from a different timeline, and now must return home, farewell. So Angela and Evelyn parted ways, and both turned to drug abuse and risky behaviors to cult. And they died early in immense pain. The end. Fuck, talk about a bummer ending.
Aww.
No, it's so sad. Why does the love between interdimensional sock puppet girls have to be forbidden? Use -3 magic for skewing the magic of romance, but you gain +3 soul for making that sacrifice. Welcome to the Reptile Variety Show. Meet the cold-blooded critters with a passion for the stage.
Let's get some popcorn.
There are a few performances scheduled for the day. Which one do you want to see? A crocodile, but a stage magician. Well, I need to recoup my magic. So to watch the show, the stagehand brings out a stool, a microphone, and a 1,100-pound reptilian killing machine and a funny hat. I am Reptilazar, famed crocodilian magician, known far and wide throughout the Everglades. Prepare to be amazed. For my first trick, I'll make this rabbit disappear. Someone brings a rabbit. He puts his hat in front of his face. The bunny shrieks. There's shooing sounds. Okay, you're obviously just eating the rabbit. You can't call it food chain magic, boo. I see we got some hecklers in tonight's audience. You doubt now, but wait until you see my next trick. I'll make this entire pig disappear over the course of an hour with the aid of this magical barbecue sauce. You're not even trying. Can you make anything disappear without just eating it? Of course I can. Reptilazar can make anything disappear. Anything you can think of, I'll make it gone. So if you're telling the truth, you really he could be really useful, and if he's lying, all the more entertaining for you. What do you ask Croc to make disappear? All my adult obligations. My internet search history because of reasons. Okay. Why? Can't you do that yourself? Yeah, I can click clear history, but the searches are still traceable all over the internet. Another way to truly make my Google searches go away would be with magic. Fine, let me see your laptop. Good God, these searches. That one's weird. That one's weirder. That one's downright concerning. I don't even know what this one is. Oh, you don't? You should look it up.
No, bro.
Don't do it, bro. Probably got me in this prank too. What if you're about to see change with you? But the curiosity's killing you, isn't it? You gotta know what it means. You have to know what the ugly truth. Guy, you're right. Show me what it means.
Yes.
Yes. Polly pulls an incognito window inside of an incognito window, looks up those words on Google Images. You're treated to the unique experience of watching the light in a crocodile's eyes go out. That's abhorrent. I'm erasing your search history and those pictures and also my memories. I need so many showers. You get pussy magic from the soul repertoire cast, but by reviewing your depraved search history makes you lose 3 soul all over again.
Gotta get the good stuff.
Shit. I need money so bad. I'm gonna run out of money to die.
Good, I needed some hydration.
Let's see here if we can get anything that will give us money.
Let's get some rest.
Welcome to the swap shop where friends get a discount and cops pay double. But you're neither of those things, so let's sell for a regular price, yeah? Ah, shit. That will lose me money. This will lose me stamina. This will lose me magic. This will lose me magic. Shit. Stamina's probably the best thing I can do. That's gonna be mine. That's going to be hype. That's probably gonna be soul, and that's potentially money.
No refunds. We will all die eventually.
Oh, so we're just trading stamina for stamina. Thanks for stopping by. Today, Peerless Demons. I said hi. Okay, I really need money.
This probably drives like a tractor, right?
Shit. This is my first rodeo. That's gonna guarantee me 2 hype. The other one either has to be money. Let's go to rodeo. If I lose... What if we really get this road trip to the magic touch? Please have some money-making scheme here. Rodeos are an exciting celebration of all the best parts of cowboy culture. Horseback riding, calf tying, and steer wrestling, and eating obscene amounts of pulled pork. There are lots of events and exhibitions happening today. Which one do you want to see? Bucking bulls. You approach the rodeo announcers and say you want to try riding a bull. Okay, they say, do you want a mechanical bull or an actual bull?
Yes.
Real bull, do whatever the most dangerous and least sensible. Unsensibly dangerous coming right up. Halloween, come to your stage. Your friends can watch from the stands. Welcome to the rodeo, everybody. Okay, we've only got the roughest, toughest, sweatiest bulls and bull riders, starting with Hollow.
Team!
Go Hollow, go for the win. Say, how do you win at this spurt? Usually a winner is declared when the bull is exhausted or the rider needs emergency spinal surgery, whichever comes first. Now, y'all know our rodeo's a bit different. We don't like exhausting poor animals just for our enjoyment. We like a bullman who can consent to entertain you fine folks. So give it up to the king of shattering the dreams and pelvises of bull riders everywhere, Murdy the Minotaur. What's up, Hollow? Ready to ride this bareback into oblivion? I see that look in your eyes. You don't know if you should be terrified or aroused. I call it going horny with fear. You should be horny afraid. It'll be a real challenge to ride me. It's rough, and it takes more fortitude than a Spartan in battle. That's just foreplay. You got this, Hollow. Just establish a safe word like, get me off this fucking bull. You absolutely do not got this, but you can't back down now. You just need the right strategy to come out on top. How do you ride Morty? Well, maybe it's too soon to ride Morty. You barely know each other. Maybe you can just get lunch and take it slow. That's going to be money. So the right move was sitting when you're lying while also wearing the appropriate rodeo leather. You'll be in for a wild ride. Brew performing enhancing tantric potion so you Morty can trust in flesh and ride for hours into a deeper journey you'll never forget. Well, let's just go all out. Use -1 magic brewing the perfect tantric brew. You offer some to Morty. Interesting, I never tried bull riding while tripping, but I'm flexible to new experiences. Also just flexible in general. See what I did there? See? Do you see? You see, alright, you see everything now that the psychedelics have kicked in. You and Morty are connected mind, body, and soul. You ride Morty to the edge of conscious and back. You're unmade, remade, you ride him, and you are ridden upon. Your self is destroyed and you two are no longer separate. You and Morty are a chimera of pure connection. Your souls are enshrined and you are the universe incarnate. That was the most stimulating ride I've ever had. Thanks for the trip. I'll be in a stable rubbing a few out if you need me. And hey, hello, Big Boss Coconuts, am I right? Yep, Big Boss Coconuts indeed.
Mama like it.
Hello, you broke the all-time bull riding record, and you did it while you were high off your ass. Mad respect. Good job, bro. But what does Big Ass Coconuts mean? You say nothing, just giving the silent smoke. You and Scott may be friends, but after that trip, you and Morty are Big Bad Coconut level friends. Because mine's first time riding Morty, it felt like for eons, but you're starting yourself to see or you +2 mine and +1 soul. Shit, I've lost. No. Also, the crowd love watching you run around tripping balls when you gain +2 height.
Let's see if I remember how this goes.
No. Oh no. 69 balls beer on the wall. Haha, nice. Please tell me I make it through. I can get money. What a cute little village. All the inhabitants are adorable animals. There's Bartholomew, the classy giraffe, Boston, the buff bluebird, Bernard, the shy capybara, and the other one. Can't wait to meet them all. What will you do? Catch bugs. I need money. You and your friends are starting to wander around the village looking for cool bugs to add to your collection.
Hey, bro.
Hey, look, it's the local. What's up, bros? You know where the best bug catching spots are? Bugs, no thank you. They have too many legs. No one should have that many legs. But Bernard, bug catching is a fundamental part of our culture. Without bug catching, there wouldn't be museums. But hey, if you guys are looking for bugs, you should ask that one weirdo that lives on the edge of the island. Not them. They're too creepy. Even creepier than bugs. You mean me? Ha, how long have you been standing there? 2 weeks. Hello, I'm Scott. Your little friends here are not friends. You mentioned you knew about bugs. We're trying to catch us some. There's some woods at the east end of the island that are great for bug catching and corpse bearing. I actually need to go there. Oh, you're catching bugs too? I need to stop reading so fast. I feel like I'm not going to be understandable. I just tend to read really fast. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the experience completely. I've been trying to remember to slow down, but I feel like I've been going too fast too often. Oh shoot, I need to go get that Pokemon pack open. I want to do that so I can resync up, because I unsynced it, so it's like a different hour. It's like an hour off. I want them to be available at the same time. So let's hope I get something good, chat. Let's go, big whammy, big whammy, big whammy. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I'll have to see if anything's new, because a lot of it's all duplicates, but it might be new for the set. So let's see. That's my second Deck Trio EX, so maybe it's new? Yeah, a lower Deck Trio EX for the meme. And now I can open up one of my regular packs and resync up everything. So it was an hour off. I smacked it an hour off by mistake. And I don't like that. I like them being available at the same time. Umbreon, Lyra, Croaky, and Charizard EX. I already had both of them, so I don't think there's anything new, but let's see. Let's see. I'm hoping there's something new. It would be nice. Nope. Just disappointment. Man. Oh, you're catching bugs too? No. I love bugs though. If you catch anything especially special, I'd be down to give you some money in exchange. Ooh, I love me some good money, so I'm trying to send you, little weirdo. So you end up in the woods looking for a good bug, the little weirdo question. For that little weirdo. Question is, what bug will you try to catch? Catch a bug, but like an outright game bug. This one I know is stamina. I don't want it to lose stamina. Are you sure this is a good, hello, are you sure this is a good idea? No, but there's only one way to find out. You get a net and go chasing bugs in the game's source code. What could go wrong?
Help!
We're probably gonna lose mind. Uh-oh. Ow, it hurts. Is it over? My soul feels so weird.
No way,
Do
Boo.
not do that ever again. Polly makes a good point. You all have lost your mind after messing with your reality source code, but hey, you caught a bug. My new friends have returned. Do you have bugs for me? Yeah, we found one, alright. It's in this box. Take it and never show it to us again. And have me open the box, look at the new prize. I love it. The cute little weirdo gives you a big hug, which feels like you can only describe as falling into a vat of TV static. It pays you +3 money. I hope it was worth it.
I haven't driven in a while.
I haven't driven in a while. I need stamina and I need money. The problem is I don't think I have to pay for it. If I have to pay for it, I'm gonna lose money, which will be bad. But I need stamina. The best thing about Road is nothing happens. Ah, no, random event. Please don't lose me anything I need. Previously on the Coven, now streaming exclusively on BTFL Glitch Fix. You're broken, my heart, you merciless witch. We're through and I'll never help you with anything again. New is definitely up to something. I sense this quiet in the universe, and since we're near the season finale, it makes sense for one of our big bags to pull some shit.
Duty calls.
And it looks like I need to figure out what he's doing and stop him. I just need some intel. All the clues are pointing to this bar. Meeting shady characters at dive bars is a tried and true trope. This must be well-find answers. We open at the Midnight Cantina, a popular bar for villains, knaves, and nerd-girls, and occasionally the heroes that hunt them. Hello, barkeep. Tell me, have you seen any shady characters lately? Everyone who drinks here is shady too, says the bartender. I guess you could start with that weird ghost and werewolf doing shots over there. Wait, a ghost and a werewolf? No, please, it can't be. Hey, it's Joy. How's it going, bro? Wanna watch me take this skill shot with my nose?
Hey, Boo.
Actually, it's good we ran into you. We're on our way to a magic pocket dimension. The magic sort of your thing. Yeah, you should come with us. I know what dimension you're talking about, and I'm not going there. Not after what happened last time. Wait, what happened last time? Did I miss that part of the previously on section? Just then, a man in a dark cloak shows up. Give me a risky, he says to the bartender. Make it quick. I don't have much time before Lord New needs me to return. Hold up, are you one of New's henchmen? You have to tell me what he's up to. Shh, you're wasting your time here. I'll never tell you the detail of Lord New's big plot that he's taking place next weekend. Achoo, it burns. I forgot how hard it is to take shots with your nose. It's okay, bud. You'll get it next time. Try taking this one with your ear. Stop it, both of you. Stupid antics are ruining that gritty urban fantasy vibe with this interrogation. It's obvious Joy isn't going to relax until she's finished her saving the wolf bullshit, so maybe she should speed this up along by getting the guy to spill the beans. If he's not spilling the beans, you may need to do it for him. Flip the table to spill the beans he's eating. That might lose his stamina. Waterboarding might be too much for you, so what about snowboarding? Oh, that's also me stamina. Shit. Please don't tell me these are both guaranteed to lose me stamina. This one's gonna lose stamina. Please tell me I gain stamina from taking the beans. No! Oh, I need stamina for it. Shit. You try to flip the table, but alas, it's too heavy. All you can do is pull the corner and strain.
What?
What's wrong with Hollow? Besides the usual, don't know, his face looks weird for sure. Maybe he's holding up in a fart. If you got a fart, bro, it's okay. It's not part of the body. Maybe it's supposed to be a threat. Hey, asshole, you better tell your dumb plan or Hollo's gonna fart real loud. Okay, so what? That's not intimidating. It's just gross. Fair enough. Hollow definitely doesn't look intimidating right now. What's with that face even supposed to be, boo? It's the face of someone who just herniated a disc and fucked up. No, no. No. You ran out of food and starve. On the bright side, centuries later, archaeologists find your skeleton and put it in a museum. But they decide to name your species Monstro Unfuckabilis. Well, you can't choose how you get remembered. No. No. I was so close to 2 really good endings. I almost had everything. No. No. Oh man. Let's go to the meta shop, I guess. Spend some of those prank tokens. Hello player, I didn't know you were coming by again so soon. Oh shit, I completely forgot my lines. Something, welcome to the meta shop. You can look around for whatever while you get caught up, yeah? Insert 10 coins. Why not? Gothic Manor Chibi's Oz. Microbar Chibi's Duck. Character icon sketch for Mandela. Jumpscare concept exploration. Villain Summit Chibi's Wand. Art Expedition Chibi's Wand. Doom Diners Chibi's Toasted Joy. Credits Car Scene Sketch 3. My MVP ending. Dreamed Dominions Zoe Sketches. Stu's Outfit Exploration. Ooh, that's a good one. Interesting. How do I do that? MVP ending Jacqueline, Vice City. I bet you have fun with that one. So next time, I think some of these might be spoilers, so you gotta be careful with them. Let's go to the concept sketch though. So we got new concept art. Ooh, we got a few things. Ooh, Zoe concept art. That's cute. What's this one? Vice City. Okay, that's a new concept art. We don't want to look at that. This is a jump scare one. Ooh. This was based on Simon Soups. I already saw the jump scares. So, ooh. These are character arts. Stu, ooh, outfits. Ooh, nice. Ooh, character sketches. Warmdilla. That's a character we haven't met yet. Ooh, card credit schemes. That's all the concept art. Nice. I think that's all. Ooh, that's very cute. I think I got an ending, which I don't know how I feel about. I don't think I know how I feel about that. Well, we're probably gonna call it here and look for a raid target. Thank y'all for showing up. Oh wow, I have a lot of stuff still open. So let's remove it and start moving to the next area. Thank y'all for stopping by. Sadly, we had to end it in a bad way. Get him next time, champ. Ooh, Batman. Let's see about the other monster bombs. One person's playing here. It looks like it's a rerun though, so let's not do it. Well, it's listed as monster from 2 now. Let's try that. Monster Camp. Still no one. Let's try Monster from before that. Ooh, we got someone playing. Let's go raid Honey Bay VT. A Garu Girl VTuber. Thank y'all for stopping by.